Welcome to Off the Binge, your ultimate seasonal anime podcast. Each week, we deliver top recommendations, hot takes, and in-depth reviews of the latest episodes from this season's lineup. Join us as we give you your weekly dose of anime coverage. Had to end it on a spicy note, boys. Had to end it on a spicy note. The hookers from GQuuuuuX was not enough. I'm like, you know what? That's too wholesome. Let me go all the fuck out. And here he is. Why? Do you see her titties? I can put my camera a little lower if you want to show more. But
they were just curious.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Off the Binge. I'm your co-host, Crash. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm your co-host, Crash, aka the Hispanic Assassin. And oh boy, do we have a hell of a fucking episode for you this week. It is the end of the spring season, my initiates, my viewers, chat. And it's a shame to say that, my opinion, that this season was mid, but my co-hosts would tend to disagree. And who are my other co-hosts, you may say? Let's start off with the first, the one and only, my boy, the one who always pretends to catch up with anime, but he always forgets, Legend D Vash.
That's crazy, because I finished like 5 or 6 or 7, 8 animes this whole weekend, so that's insane. That's all insane words. Did I start the ones I said earlier this month? No, but supposedly on my days off this week that we have of this grace period, I will be catching up. Yeah, of course. There's some. It's not like spring. It's not like summer season didn't start a few days ago either. So crazy. Barely. But hey, guys, Legend D Vash, your boy, your human a typhoon, and I'm all about that seek out fantasy. Is your boy with the Rise of She Hero? Is your boy with Zero coming out this Thursday with the VOD, and then the cut up reaction next week on the main channel where you're watching Off the Binge, and the VOD is on the VOD channel. So pretty hype shit. Go check that out. Other than that, I'm not alone. I'm gonna pass it to Mangard.
That face.
Hi. I'm here. Well, what? Something tier list, something GOONER shit goes in the bottom, something light novels, something Neko's a bitch.
Neko, what's up? Weird. Also, you're skipping memory again. Memory, go ahead, brother. I'm so sorry he's doing that for you.
Thanks.
Something
sorry, memory.
No, all I got is I just want to thank anybody who came by for the stream that we had. As of when this will be posted, it would have been last week.
Yes.
And also the VOD I did post on my YouTube channel if you guys did miss the stream, and that's doing pretty good as well already. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you for being there and giving us some recommendations for trailers to check out and ones maybe that we weren't gonna check out that we ended up checking out.
And also that wasn't on the actual website yet at the time, in case things we missed because some things were not updated yet on the platform that we have no control over. Yeah.
We are watching Lord of Mysteries. Most of us are.
That's that.
Or if you want, check the description where all our analysts is up there. 4 of us actually updates it on a weekly, unless one of us updates it every 3 months. Yeah. So in case you guys want to check somebody else.
Me doing that, bro. Yeah, sorry. No. You'll see me. I'll tweet about it if you need to know what I think about things. Yeah, no.
You have the podcast.
You were watching.
That's all I had. I'm ready for the new season. We got a couple days where there's not a whole lot going on, so trying to finish Panty and Stocking, which me and Grem started, which is freaking awesome so far. I will be honest.
That episode 5 was trippy.
Got to finish Vending Machine as well before, because that comes out like in a couple days, the season 2 of that. So besides that though, yeah, like I said, I'm excited for the new season, and throwing it over to Neko.
Yo, hello everybody. Hi, it's me, Neko Chan. I watch everything, everywhere, all at once, and maybe mostly romance this season, because oh my god, it's gonna be a fun time with a lot of romance, and I'm so excited. But yeah, we're all here. We're all ready to tier list all of these animes from last season. Basically now, we're done with spring now. We're in the summertime. We're getting things heated, a little spicy, maybe a little melty. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, just 2 hasn't finished.
Binge chilling.
Just 2 hasn't actually yet finished for us, with just Vigilantes and Diaries, since they're done within this week.
Well, they're moving into the melty and all. It's fine. It's fine. They're next week, but they're almost done. We're almost done. It's fine. They're almost there.
We'll count them.
Exactly. We'll count them.
It's around the corner.
Ahead. Yeah, they're in the corner just waiting, you know, for their time to get on that bus for spring and to get on out of here, guys. But we do enjoy those two. You'll see our thoughts later about these two.
Can I just say real quick?
Yeah, of course.
For memory's sake, like I gotta say every time we do an intro, he always forgets to say his name. I just assume people know, but just in case, we're talking about memory.
Right? Does no one have a memory?
Remember, guys, just in case everyone, he used to be a big YouTuber that used to do big reactions weekly and daily. You know, he used to do daily uploads.
I'm semi-retired, bro.
30. He used to upload 20 to 30 YouTube videos weekly.
God damn, brother, guys, let's stop it. All right, let's get binge killing, because something we have a big memory about of what we've been watching solo or together. You know, this is your go-to anime.
So
four of us.
Yeah, four of us.
Whoa, all right, guys, all right, I guess. Okay, this is your go-to seasonal anime podcast where we dive into the best, the worst, and the hidden gems of each anime season. And yeah except this episode, because we were ranking them. Yeah. Yeah,
so they say this is a hot boy summer, hot girl summer, but we're not there yet. Yeah. We're gonna get into the spices, but we gotta talk about what happened in the spring, what belonged to them, what was trash, what was mid. I know everyone here has their own takes, perspectives, and grading of the anime that we have watched. So this tier list we have created, which we'll show you guys in a minute, is pretty much gonna show all the animes that all of us more or less have watched accumulated throughout the spring season. And we're going to grade it based on, you know, a ranking of S/10 out of 10 being, you know, 9 to 10 being great, and going down the list to A, B, C, D, F, and not watched, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and whatever. It's going to be either it was great, it was mid, it was bad, and we're going to try...
There's going to be more actual, like, not like peak, mid, trash. There's no trash. It's all about people's perspective. If you like a series,
there definitely is trash.
Yes, right? But if you like trash, it's okay. We will not. We will not be mad at you. We will question your taste like we do question each other here, co-host panels. Understand, chat? We still question each other even off air when we're hanging out watching our own animes. We'll still question that. So you know that will always be there. And the summer anime, you know, stay tuned for next week for week 1 coverage, because we'll be talking about from June 28th when they kind of started till June 6th, because that's when we'll be covering the full slot. So it'll be a lot. It'll be fun. Another quick plug before we mention. Oh yeah, I had it here as well. If you want to hear our thoughts about spring season without the tier, let's go check episodes 24 to 35 of Off the Binge. Additionally, like Nate said, on his channel of MemoryNK, you go check out here on maybe an icon, a little tab right there of a video of what we're watching for the summer season. It's a 4-hour stream, FYI, so in case you guys want to check that out. There is time codes for every single trailer reaction. Yeah, I was very impressed that Nate actually did that. I was very impressed, like, wow, every single time code.
The GOAT.
Another thing again.
It was actually pretty easy to like do the time codes for it, because I had to put a filter over each trailer, so I was just going by the start of each filter, like when I was using it, and it made it so easy. It made it so easy to do time codes. Nice. But yeah, it was a lot. I mean, it's 4 hours worth of time codes.
It's fun though.
And speaking of the stuff we watched, Lord of Mysteries was not on the site yet. Don't cook us, all right? 4 of us are watching it. Crash is the only one who isn't, okay?
I don't watch mainstream. Sorry, guys.
We've already watched the first 2 episodes, and if I'm going to be honest, it was pretty good.
It was.
A bit fast.
I saw the first one.
We could talk about that. We could talk about that a little bit later, like next week, but we have seen the first 2 episodes, so...
So with that... So with that being on, yes, I didn't see episode 2 because, guys, it was 3 in the morning when we were watching. I was tired, so I went to sleep. But I will watch it eventually when we get to next week. But other than that, with all the fun, with all the plugs, with all the promos and things, you guys should check out what we do as well. Also, go check out Neko on her personal channel and streams, because she also did her own of what she's watching this season, and she
hates us.
Yeah, she did her own separate one. But then you know what's funny? After Crash left, she switched and joined us instead, and she was also part of the stream as well.
It's crazy. It's like, her person who hates y'all wouldn't do that, you know? Yeah, the Hispanic GOONER, I got you, dude. I backed you up, you know. The chat, you know, had a good time.
She made all the GOONER jokes when you were gone. It was great.
Exactly.
It was perfect.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, she's inconsistent with the role.
She was like 10 out of 10. Oh my god! Like there was this one anime where they were literally having sex in the background, like, and she's like, "Oh my god, 10 out of 10. Oh my god."
I know what you're talking about. That anime posted on my Twitter.
Yes,
Yeah.
she did hype up for you. She spoke for you. She was very highly on top of that. So no worries on that. So she played the role correctly. Everything was fun and amazing. So with that, chat, you heard our plugs, you heard our channels, you heard everything that you should check out. So without further ado, you came for one thing. You want to see us debate and talk about tier list. So let's get to it.
Oh.
So here we are with our tier list with all the animes we watched for the spring 2025 season. As you know, we have watched a lot of stuff, and we're not in particular order gonna go, through alphabetical whatever. We're just gonna have a bunch of animes there, and we'll each go through one by one, ranking them and seeing where we, as a group, as a team, formally would put this anime. We have our own separate, tier list, respectively, of course. If you guys want to see it, we'll definitely put it somewhere. Vash, remind me where we're going to put it because...
we're going to put it on IG, TikTok, and Twitter, so go check that out on our socials. I will put it at the end of the podcast that you guys can see it. It'll probably be there for a good 20 seconds, showing each of people's the personal tier list at the end.
Yeah. For my co-host, specifically, we have the grading here, S tier, A tier, B, C, D, and F. We're going to have a separate, it's not going to be on this list, of course, but we have our own thing where we didn't watch some of it. But the general idea is we're going to try as a group to debate where we want to put these animes. And we'll try to compromise because I know a lot of us have a lot of big feelings on certain animes. Do you all have any questions about the list?
No, I'm ready. I can't wait to put some of them on the ass. Can't wait to disagree. Can't wait to argue. I can't wait for the chancla to be thrown.
Yeah, the chancla is gonna slap so hard. So,
if we're all ready,
yes. Let's start off with the first anime, which it's very small for me, but I'm gonna see here. I believe it's Aharen-san, season 2.
Aharen.
All right.
Where are we putting this one?
I will just start off with everybody here. I love the anime for season 1.
I'm gonna go.
Something about season 2, unfortunately, did not hit for me. And as much as I want to be very generous with the score, I would give it a low B. And I would even be generous or compromise to give it even something lower if you guys did not feel it this season.
Your pussy.
I'm feeling B here. It was a good time. Like I don't know if I'm gonna go down to C. I don't think it's that bad, but I think it's like a B, if I had to say.
Okay, we got 2 B's and a C.
For me, I'm feeling a B. I feel like there were some pretty strong episodes, especially towards the beginning part. I think of like the Animal Crossing episode.
Oh my god, I forgot about the Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that was awesome. The episode that was like the musical episode, that was like later in the season, but there was some nice episodes. I feel like it didn't leave off.
Oh, bro, that final episode.
Yeah, it was a good wholesome ending. It was a good wholesome ending.
I just feel like we're in a time machine, bro.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was very odd, the finale. Like, I don't know, because they glimpsed like future stuff, and then they went back before to show how it led up to that, and then it like went back into the. I don't even know. Like, then it went into the future where they were like married and.
Wait, what?
I don't know. The ending was. I was very mixed on the ending. Honestly,
wait,
I feel like the last 2 or 3 episodes, it didn't leave off on the best note. Honestly,
so
like even that episode where the bus, that episode wasn't really strong either. When he saw her, he thought he saw her on the bus, so he went to the freaking beach or whatever and saw her. Like, I don't know, there was still a lot of wholesome moments in the season, like just like season 1. I feel like, honestly. If you enjoyed season 1, I feel like there's a lot of the same things here in season 2. In terms of like development for the main 2, I mean, I feel like there wasn't really much, honestly, like until like, if you'd want to say the very end with what we saw happen, but I mean, that just kind of came out of nowhere. Honestly, like I was not expecting them to just kind of skip to that bit, but Yeah, I would
So
say
question.
B,
So is
honestly.
this the last? Is it the last season? Because I didn't get to finish it. There's
Yeah,
one shows that
it's
I
last
didn't.
season.
I mean, it has to be, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not gonna
it's
finish.
the last.
Okay.
It felt
That
like
was
the
it.
last episode was no, we are not doing another season. That's what it
Yeah.
felt like it was.
Oh, okay, understood. So with
think,
everyone
it
agreement,
was
would
catching up to the
B
material,
be
I
good?
think.
Like, is B where everyone's okay with that?
We have 3 B's and 1 C in unanimous decision.
I mean,
do
I'm willing to put it down if Neko's insistent on it.
No,
I would do
care.
the B. I would do the lowest of B
Yeah.
for right now. I know
That's
there's other
fair.
animes to
I'm
discuss.
good with B. I'm good with B.
I'm good with
Yeah,
B.
same with B. Like,
Okay.
I didn't get to finish it, but I'm literally on episode 8, so I'm like 4 left, and I agree with B as well. Not saying that it was any less than season 1, but it didn't feel like. Oh, what's the word that we use in pro wrestling? That they didn't reach the extra ceiling. They reached their limit in season 1 and 2, and they didn't go the extra level, and that's what I
They
felt
lost
like.
its peakness. They lost its peakness.
Yeah, it's kind of sad when there's an entire episode that is a clone of an episode from season 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you did
at
that
first I didn't believe that until like I could when Grandma said like I could say this because I already binged it a day ago, so I know the fresh episode in my head. I'm like, yeah, I could trust your opinion because I already watched it with you, but I was not really paying attention. So I'm like, yeah, you might be right.
The
So-
episode where he like what is it? One of the episodes he left his fly down. The other episode he got a split in the back,
Yep.
and it was basically the
It's the exact same.
episode.
Yeah. Alright. I mean, there's nothing more to speak on it. It's gonna be B tier for now. Next anime, Aunt Shirley. And let me
That's
ask real
3
quick
people
before-
out here.
That's 3 people
That's
here.
A.
Let me
It's
see.
an A.
Is it still continuing or is it finished?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
going
yeah.
continuing.
It's still continuing.
it's
Okay,
going
so
for summer
from
season.
episode 1 to episode 12 right now. We're
Correct.
talking
Core 1.
about. Okay.
It's an A. It's just really good.
I think it's an A as well. Yeah.
Memory.
Me, I would say probably high B,
Oh.
but I'm fine with A, like low A.
Low
Yeah,
A. Are
Matthew's
you guys acceptable with that?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd give it like on Vash's tier list. I don't know if I'd give it like an 8 right now. It's like a 7.5, but I don't think it's a B. I think it's better than Aharen. Like, I think it's definitely A,
Sure.
if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm totally
Okay.
fine with A. I just feel like well, I don't know. I guess my thing with the series so far has been like outside of Anne, Marilla, and I would even like say Matthew, like I feel like character wise it leaves,
I
for
feel like
me
we
at
haven't
least, like,
Delving
yeah,
into it yet, right?
like I don't really feel attached to a lot of the characters like outside of the main 3.
Right.
Well, I guess Matthew's
I'm
not
sorry.
around anymore, but
yeah.
like
I'm starting to
Gilbert,
like
I'm not
Gilbert
sold
a
on
little
yet.
bit.
Even
Yeah.
like I'm starting to like him more, but I'm not really like sold on him yet. I guess. Like Diana's nice and all, but like I don't know. I'm not really like
We don't know
The
much
cast-
about her yet.
yeah. The cast hasn't really like grabbed me like fully yet.
And can you remind me?
That's probably
do
my
you guys
biggest
know the actual source material, like the other adaptations, or are you guys just going with this one as an anime adaptation only? At the
Personally, I'm
moment?
familiar with the book, the actual novel.
I know all the
I mean,
other
that's, also,
villains,
yeah.
that's
but-
also another thing like
Yeah.
that the pacing in it is kind of wild to me sometimes. I don't know if that is how it goes, but it's like we skip around like a
The
lot.
things.
It feels like.
And
Like it feels
I
like
think
we're watching an anime on 4 times speed.
That's fair. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're just trying to. I think they're trying to do
I think
the
it's
whole.
trying to do her
book.
whole life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're trying to do like the whole complete book series within those 24 episodes. Most likely, that's what they're trying to
Probably, yeah.
accomplish. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because all the other like versions like they go more slowed down, but they don't even. I think they're not 1-to-1 with the novels. Only the original anime was. So everyone else like was Americanized and like was really different. I don't know the Netflix one. A lot of people really love that one that came out recently. So I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, it's just everyone has their own take on like to adapt the series. Except I guess the 1-to-1 was the original anime.
But you
Yeah.
guys are putting it at a high, grading for putting an A. I guess.
Yeah,
like
I'm enjoying it.
It's a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
right.
Doesn't want to talk about that.
Definitely-
Uh-huh.
It's definitely something that I look forward to.
Yep.
So
All right. The
It's a good
next
time,
one,
right?
Apocalypse
Dude.
Hotel.
Sleeper hit of the season.
I do agree with that take. I do
Yeah,
agree with that
it's
take.
Put it in S.
S tier easy.
beginning to end, bro. Like I really
You
had
hear
such
nothing
a
from
good
me?
time with it.
Let the people speak. They say S tier. Put it in S tier.
Or like in an original series, like I really enjoyed it. It's so much. Like I don't think it needs a sequel. If it does, okay, good time. But honestly, it left off on like such a good note. Just to finally her exploding, just being like, I'm sick of human beings, bro. Like y'all don't really keep up with y'all promises, bro.
Valid crash out.
Valid crash out. She
What
was
do you
like,
mean
"Trash."
you'll be back soon? How
Yeah.
fucking long is soon, man?
Yeah, for
Last
real. I
time you
loved
said
it.
soon, it took you 600 years.
Yeah, it's such a good time, and just I didn't expect it to like go so many years, right? I actually thought we were gonna stick to 1 year, or like I don't even know, just not that far ahead in the future like that. I was like, okay, we have the Tanuki growing up, having like, it's a good time.
Dude, she
I was
had
like,
kids.
yes.
She had like 4 kids by the end
Yes,
of the series.
I was like, yay, little Bunko.
Goddamn.
But yeah, good original series. Was it
Yeah, it
Wit
was
again
really
that did this? Or who? What? No, Side Games. Side Games.
Side Games,
So,
I
Side
think.
Games. Of
It was
course.
Side Game. Oh my god, bro! Side Games is cooking because I'm telling you right now, there's another Side Games at S.
Yeah.
Side Games is always cooking. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys know Side Games, they just be cooking, and this was one they really cooked really well. I was really satisfied, and I'm happy it just had the story the way it did. Like I didn't expect the story to be. I really thought it was gonna be more darker, which it kind of was in a way. But no, it was mostly goofy times with just putting the reality of just if humanity wasn't there and this robot had to take care of this hotel by herself and finally found like love with the aliens and stuff. It was so cute.
Yeah, I mean, this was one that like, I mean, it was an original, so like you didn't really know what to expect. And like at the beginning too, I thought like it was gonna go for something more serious, but as it went along, like it definitely got like it was more comedic, honestly. Like there were episodes surprisingly that would be like it would get kind of serious and whatnot, but really it was just like these goofy visitors coming by, different experiences, different kind of like cultures in a way because they're coming from all different parts. So that aspect was like really cool from it. Production wise, it was freaking incredible. Like even some of the fights, random fight scenes we'd have in the series, like they actually like really kicked it up a notch when it came to like even those episodes when surprisingly there would be action. But yeah, it was just a really fun time, really fun cast. Just some of like the little skits that they'd have like in the episodes. Like I think of the one when it was kind of like a horror film-ish type vibe that they had in the one episode with the that was a good episode. But yeah, I mean I really enjoyed this series. Like Grem said, this is one of like the sleepers, like the big surprises. And it's risky, doing an original because like it's not based on anything, so it's like it's kind of in the hands of the writer, right? Who's responsible for the the script on the series. And I mean, they nailed it. They killed it, honestly. Pretty unique concept. And the execution was really good. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with this one. And yeah, S tier for sure. S tier.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, can't say better than myself.
Great, what he said.
Yeah, S tier. You heard it here off the binge. The people say S tier for Apocalypse Hotel. All right, next on the list we have the Apothecary Diaries Season 2.
Core 2.
Continuation. Part 2, exactly. We
So
have continuation of Part 1.
If anybody needs to remember, is after the frog episode to now.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, I have a crazy take, and I wouldn't mind anybody, helping me out with this. I can't see myself giving it anything higher than the highest A tier possible. I feel like it was so good, and it's still continuing to cook, but there's just something, I don't know if it's because it just had like a bit of a break, or it's something that it just didn't have in Season 1 that I can't see myself to put it in S tier right now.
For me,
I can be convinced to put it S tier if everybody else puts it in S tier.
For me, it's low S. For me, it's low S at the moment.
Yeah,
I'd say S tier. I mean, I know there were like some bits in this second part of Season 2 that were
A bit slow in the
maybe
middle.
not peak Apothecary, right? But I mean, the highs, like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's like 2 or 3 highs like in the second part of this second season that, like, especially like the way it left off. I mean, I feel like maybe before the last couple episodes, I would have like been more on Crash's kind of wavelength, but I feel like with how it left off, I gotta put it in S tier, even if it's low S tier.
I could be okay with lowest here.
Yeah.
I think S tier is fine, and I get it for low. I think it's just, I guess you'll see later, like, how important this tour was. 'Cause,
Like, yeah.
A lot of Mao Mao's character was so well done in this season.
It was so
or in
fucking
this
amazing.
tour. So I get it. I get how you guys feel. It's just, again, this is typical Apothecary. A lot of this stuff is set up for future stuff.
Right.
So it's fine. It's
And
fine to feel that way.
If I could add as well,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna mention of how, for me, Core 2 is just very strong because it's everything that I've led up from season 1, season 2, Core 1 to now, and even the 30 years that we got explanation from this recent episode. Everything that has been building up really accumulated into this, and even in this most recent episode 23, Jinshi as like, I should have separate problem A and problem B, not have both of them as one problem, and he should have seen a bit of these things a bit differently, and it just shows that everything was just coordinated in a plan, but he was so out of the loop that now they finally got involved, he feels late. And that's the beauty part, is like timing and knowledge is power in war and battle, and this really shows you. And Lacan, everything just intertwining within one another, Mama finding out the truth with also being kidnapped in a way during the process. It was just very, very fascinating.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Grem, you want to add on that?
Yeah, I think that me and Neko having the benefit of hindsight, this season is much better than you guys think. It leads into a lot of things. It just let it cook. Can't wait for next season. Definitely an S.
I'll give you guys low S. I think that's fair. I feel like I was being a little too harsh on it, but you know what? You guys got good points. It's gonna build up to something even more fire, like from season 1 to build up something great season 2, and now to even something better in season 3. I can't wait. Hopefully we get it in 2026.
It's gonna be so fun.
But that's Apothecary Diaries. Next on the list we have Catch Me at the Ballpark, and I'll just say this real quick. This was an anime that I originally did not want to watch. I actually ended up watching it. I told Grem and MemoryNK that I plan to watch it, and I did it, caught up, and I'm done with it. Personally, for me, I have it on B tier, just straight middle in the B. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Even though I was told, or I was led to believe that it's like about baseball. It's not about the actual baseball game. It's about the experience going into a baseball game, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty like wholesome. And if you're just an entry level, anime viewer who wants to like kind of like get into that kind of stuff, I think it's a great way to start off like into a sports anime. Just start with something small. There wasn't a lot of like any crazy things like with romance or with ecchi stuff. It was just a cool like comedy thing.
It's called Catch Me at Ballpark. I don't know where you get the ecchi or the romance part. It's like you catching me at the side, chick.
Hey, but he had to put it out there for the real one. I told you
out there because Hispanic GOONER,
yeah.
I personally liked every single aspect of it. The characters, actually, like even the baseball team itself, like even the manager, I actually still remembered, and that's not a lot of like things I talk a lot about when it comes to anime. So if I remember the characters, that's a really good thing. And the ending was kind of like wholesome in a sense. I would hope there's a season 2 based off how it ended as well. I would watch it. I would definitely watch season 2 if it does come out again. But definitely, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I should. Does it deserve to be a little bit more lore? Yeah, because there's nothing special in a sense. It's just about enjoying a baseball game. But there is more to the sport, especially if you love sports. Go Yankees! Yeah, I give it very mid B.
How about you, Nate?
The Yankees, bro. For me, I'd probably say C. For me, honestly, I don't hate it or love it. I think there were some nice moments in it, surprisingly, especially getting like the different like perspectives from a lot of the cast. I feel like they did, do a pretty good job of like, having the
homeboy who actually came back from the other team dressed up as a mascot, teaching his other boy.
Yeah,
That's cheese shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If any of my boys did that for me, bro, you'll be the god fucking.
Oh.
Go ahead.
That's some G shit. If any of my boys actually did that for me, I swear to God, they would be the godfathers of my child. That's all I'm saying for me personally. But anyways, like that's bro. Come on, you can't just say that that's something bad. You know what I mean? Like that's some holy shit. Me personally.
There was some good like character moments for sure. Like I feel like I was saying, like the different perspectives you get like on a day-to-day basis for a lot of like the characters, like the players, the people in the stands, the vendors, the people behind the counter selling like, food and merch, like you get it all. I think that's actually really something cool, like that I haven't saw a series do. So I like, in a way, I gotta appreciate it. Because you would think like, oh, it's a baseball, like it's gonna be focused on the baseball. There's really barely any focus, like you don't see much of the game at all.
No,
which is unique in its own right. Because I was honestly expecting, like I went into this, I'm like, okay, there's probably gonna be some baseball. And
Yeah,
then,
he did. I heard it.
You learn early. You learn pretty early though. That's like, okay, like that's not the type of series this is going to be. I feel like honestly, Crash was talking about like the romance, like he was talking about there's no romance. I feel like that's what would have elevated this series for me, if anything, because like they were flirting with the idea of the vendor girl and our main dude.
Celery man.
Yeah, like maybe there being something there. Like they were kind of like teasing that a bit. So I feel like if that would have like, blossomed out of that, them becoming a thing, that would have been really cool. Like I think that actually would have elevated the series for me if they explored that aspect of it. Because I mean, there were already there was the girl. I think her name was Yuki, like who disguised herself to cheer on Kojiro. Like she was awesome. She was awesome,
bro. Yeah. That's a woman you want supporting you in your endeavors. Oh God.
Yeah. So like, like that little story was like really nice. And I feel like if they explored the main two more, I feel like that probably would have elevated this series for me. But I would say like high C. Honestly, I feel like it was nice. It had nice moments. I don't hate it or love it. Like I'm honestly like in the middle. I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't be mad with like low B if depending on how Grem.
So for now, I'm gonna just place it here.
Because I don't know if Grem would say B or C.
C.
Whatever you decide, Gremlin, I would be happy with. If you want to do C, okay.
I put it in C. My thing is the only reason I put it in C is because I'm looking at the stuff in B tier that I have, and I'm like, honestly, I like everything here better. I think I gotta drop it to C. Like I don't think it's at the bottom of C. I don't think it's at the bottom of B. I think it's towards the top of C.
We can do like high C then.
I could personally with that. Honestly, it's by no means like anything great, but it's a good time. Like I would recommend it to somebody, but it's not like nothing crazy to like. If you got something else to watch it. But otherwise, you'll have a good time watching this. At least I think
I was also just a little bit disappointed, as a Ace of Diamond fan. I was a little bit sad that there wasn't no baseball,
I knew that.
We got the one episode of baseball, and I was like, honestly, they're gonna lose. Like it was so obvious.
Yeah,
that was so like there's no one you couldn't figure that out.
It was crazy to me that like they're bringing up all these like advanced statistics and shit in the but there's no baseball. I'm like, y'all are bringing up these advanced ass statistics that the normal viewer probably has no clue about unless you're a baseball fan. And because like even if you're like a normal like viewer, I feel like a lot of people know what like a home run is, or they know what like they know some of the basics, but some of the advanced statistics that they had in the series, like the regular viewer has no clue. But so they had shit like that, and they had no baseball. That was just interesting to me. But
I definitely wouldn't have known until you pointed it out. Yeah,
there's definitely some missed opportunities with it, but
for sure.
High C is good.
I can live with high C, honestly. Like I said, I'm a compromising man. I have my own list, but I can see where you guys are coming from, and I can agree. I think high C is fair right now. If we're done with that, we can go on to the next anime I believe everyone can agree on with the score, but I have to say the name of it anyway. Can a boy-girl friendship survive? And the answer to that is hell fucking no.
It's crazy. Even Giga made a video and agreed.
Yeah, I was gonna say Giga. I just saw it today, and I'm like, even if he says that shit's trash, my take cannot be far off from that. Like, that's so wild. But you know, it's just F tier. Yeah, F tier, bro. I would say no. Like, I don't even care how good the ending was. It was so.
Bro, I'm dead ass too. Like,
I'm gonna be this guy. I think this has to be D tier, so that the F tier can just be the GOONER shit. We agree on that.
No, we don't.
It deserves to be down there with the GOONER.
I don't.
Wait.
I don't agree.
Then it deserves F tier.
Stop it.
I don't agree.
What could possibly even?
No, you know why?
Not even the kids redeemed it. Not even the kids redeemed that fucking show.
I didn't finish
I love romance.
Nah, bro.
I hated
no. What could put this above?
I'm with Grem and
Like, what is the redeeming quality about this series?
On my personal, hold up. On my personal score, hold up, guys. On my personal score, I give it a 7.2. That's what I gave it. So on my list, I would probably put in C. On my personal list, I'll put in C, but low C.
I think that's too high. I think that's
because you're very Mr. Positive. You just
No. I'm not positive. I see all the extra details. I see story, the pacing. I see the extra details.
That's F, buddy.
No, the story was there. Stop. As much you might not like the story.
You may not like characters, Crash. You don't like the characters. That is no heart there. But there was story. You cannot put that out there. There was story. No. Just that you didn't like the characters. That is straight to it.
You didn't like the
story. Exactly. Just because you didn't like the story doesn't mean there wasn't a story.
Exactly.
In fucking GOONER anime, there is no story. No. How do we fit things on the screen in every goddamn second?
None of them.
None of them. They're all going to F.
You got me there.
On screen.
You got me there. There's one I would have to disagree on, but everything else, yeah, you got me.
You're gonna lose 4 against 1 here. Trust me.
I mean, so what do we have? Because I say F.
I say at the very bottom of D. I'll put it at the very bottom of D.
You have Vash with C. Neko, you're the tiebreaker here. You can literally go any way you want.
I said F, bro.
You said F.
Yeah, she said F.
3? No, wait. 3 Fs, 1 C, and 1 D.
Look,
I think
we good.
I think it's very fair that we put it at the very bottom of D, and we can come back to it later.
Yes, agree.
No.
Yes.
I personally can live with that.
Next one. Okay,
now. We come back to it later. I think we come back to it later.
No.
That way, if we have it, if we've changed our minds, we can agree, and if not, we can just throw it in F tier, and I can disagree with y'all.
I think
it needs to go back to its home. You know, it loves the F tier.
I think the GOONERs deserve to be lower than it.
Yes, I agree.
Unless you're down to put another one under that says honestly these GOONER shit need to die.
Oh no, there is something more than boy girl. I do agree with that. There's something more.
I'm down. We could put it below that.
Yeah, when the time comes in the next 35 animes that we discuss, we could definitely discuss. But let's get to the next one.
All right. Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman.
Yeah.
Who's watching this?
I'm not gonna lie. I had a good time with this one. I'm
Same.
not gonna lie, and it's not
Same.
because I'm into older men. All right.
Same. I honestly had a much better ending. Like the series was a slow burn, but the more it kept going, it was getting better and better.
And season 2 we have coming,
it was good.
I think so. I think we have a season 2 coming. I think.
Yeah. I gave this anime my personal score. I gave this anime my personal score is a 7.8. I'm gonna give it low B.
I can go with a C.
Low B. I'll give it.
God damn.
B or C is good for me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just had a good time.
All right, Nate, you ready to cook them?
This shit's D, bro.
Not D.
It's D, bro. It's D.
Alright, so me Neko got B, and you and Gremlin got D. Damn. Okay.
Alright, Crash.
So no. Crash don't count. Crash don't count.
C is fair.
C is fair.
Yeah.
But the question is, do we put it?
You just said, oh wait, no, Crash doesn't get an opinion, and then he agreed with you.
No.
I'm saying like I'm the middleman. I haven't watched it. I'm saying
it's because the reason I stopped saying anything is because I do agree his opinion don't count, but because he said what I was gonna say. Since we already and Neko do agree B or C is fine, and you guys both said D, he technically said what I was gonna say. That's why I stopped talking and just transitioned it there.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting my.
And-
I'm just saying
but-
based on that. I'm just saying to make it fair. I think C just makes sense. Now the question is it higher or lower than can?
Ballpark's
It could be
above.
Oh, it's at the very bottom. It's at the very
Okay.
bottom.
I think it's better, but I think it's better. That's to me.
Very bottom.
Like the cast in this is very forgettable, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The cast is like I was not attached to anybody in the series. I'm gonna be honest. Like the thing that I found most impressive about it, honestly, was a lot of the fight scenes, especially like the CGI and stuff like that. Like it actually looked like pretty nice.
Oh my god, the last episode was amazing. Like
Yeah,
the last
but
two,
because it was
the
well
CG wasn't
animated.
well done.
But yeah, like story, like content wise, character wise,
Oh, yes.
very just it's just
You just-
generic. Like
Yeah, story was
It's fine.
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was nothing special. Like I'm not. D isn't bad. It's
I'm
like
not-
a 6. 6 is fine. I think it's a 6.
No.
I
mean,
think
I
it's
said-
C. I
It's an
think
average
B as well,
perspective, but
but-
it's fair.
I think C is
I
the
think we
perfect
all
spot.
entitled to our opinions, and
But if we got
I
like a
think-
B, a C, and 2 Ds, and yeah, like bottom of C is
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
but it's
I'm
at the
cool.
very
That's
bottom.
cool.
yeah, very
Okay.
bottom. Yeah.
If we are done with this, let me just go to the next anime and make it very quick for everybody. The next one is one of the GOONER animes that everyone has been hounding me about.
Yes.
Yandere Dark Elf.
That's it already.
Alright.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hold up.
I'm not playing this. I'm not
Hold
playing
up.
this. It
I
was
have a
straight
question.
trash.
Since we're already here, let's just put all of them there, or let's just still go by the order.
Whoa, no,
Hold them
I
there.
have 2 of them to talk about. Hold on. I would say
Slow
that
your roll.
was straight.
Damn, hold it,
I would
bro.
say that was
I'm
straight
about
up.
to say
I'll give you
because
guys that.
we can literally just do them right now. Just get them out of the way. Like let's just put the Gooners.
No, you know what? No, we let Crash cook later. All right.
All right,
Let's
cool,
go
cool,
to
okay.
Dinner table detective.
Okay,
Let me
let's do
please.
that.
I got a whole essay ready for you guys. All right.
All right, so Dinner Table Detective, hear me out, boys. I really love the voice actors. I loved the voice performance. I don't think it's getting higher than Aharen. I don't think it's getting higher than B.
No,
That's
I
I'm
would say
going with
C.
this one.
Yeah, C's
say
fine.
Yeah,
I'm very. I was saying about this before the podcast started. I'm very.
I'm okay with it in B
and-
though. That's what I'm saying. You know.
So I
That's
liked
fine.
the show, but I don't know why something is telling me don't even fucking think about giving it B. Like I liked the mysteries themselves, you know, the plot twist. Even the characters themselves were very funny at times.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's I like the animation. I don't care what anybody says. Like I didn't mind how the animation looked personally. There was stories to tell about it overall. And I kind of do wish there was a little bit more like a season 2 because they're cooking with something with that. You know, I like those kind of mystery stories in animes, and I wish to see more of that in the future. But I guess I wanted more, or there was something lacking in that aspect. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm literally torn between B and C personally. So I don't know. Maybe I can be convinced for higher or lower, but right now I'm kind of on the fence between the
I
two.
thought I don't know.
think
I
it's
thought it
B's
was
fine.
super fun. I thought it deserved B just because of how fun it was to me. Like I enjoyed the hell out of every episode. Mamoru Miyano had me dying in my chair.
Agreed.
You know, like I think I give it B purely off of his performance.
That's
Well, you
fair.
can't do that now.
I'd
I
say C, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm okay with C. I'm okay with high C.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like we've been mentioning, the voice acting is what really made there were some cases that stood out.
Yeah, I
There were
agree.
some that are
The VTuber
forgettable.
one would
There
definitely have
was,
to
yeah,
be for sure.
the VTuber one. There were some cases though that were like forgettable. Like we're not gonna go back to them and like even recall any like certain cases. I feel like,
The first one.
but we will remember the voice acting performances from
Right.
the main
Peter
group.
Pan.
Like,
I think even initially when this got like announced and people saw the voice actors, everyone knew like, oh yeah, this is just going to be a fun time. And
Yeah.
then there was
And you
novel
can tell they
readers
had
that
so
were
much-
excited for this, like the mysteries, but otherwise people were just mostly checking this out for the voice actors. So it did what
Yeah.
it needed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
know,
tell
Agree.
I can live with this. I can live with this. Yeah.
you can tell they had a blast with it. I
Yeah,
mean,
100%.
And it like aesthetically it looked nice. The music, like the OP's a banger, the ending's a banger.
Mhm.
Like there's some good music in it, and like it looks nice. Like it's not anything crazy production wise, but like it did its job.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like it's kind of just like middle of the pack, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay with C.
All right. So
I'm okay with high C.
C tier for dinner table detective. God damn it. Next one on the list is I am the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. This is the one I'm not watching. The rest of you guys are watching this.
This
I
one,
wanna let y'all cook first. What
look.
do you got?
I'm even
for me,
Lord.
I would probably say B. I'm feeling a B, like probably above Aharen.
What did I give it? What did I give it?
B's fine.
Even Lord. What did I give it? What did I give it? I gave Even Lord a solid 7.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it. Because I think I liked it more than everything in C. Honestly.
Yeah,
for sure.
I did enjoy more than Country, more than the Nativity Detective. I like the comedy. I like the guide, him trying to be like, oh, I'm getting happy vibes. I can't do it. Can't deal with this shit. And like the dog, the comedy, the crazy pirate chick lady.
Yeah, I liked a lot of the like the space, obviously like the space battles like were really cool. Like even like when the series like opened up with it, and then we had like some towards the end. But also just like Liam's obviously seeing what happened to him in his past life and then coming here. You know, I don't know. I really like seeing him kind of build, you know, this empire that he has now. And also like you got the AI, you got the robot. What was the girl's name again? Amagi, right?
Yeah,
Amagi.
Yeah, Amagi. Yeah, like they were surprisingly, you know, a nice, maybe not like throughout the series, but at least like at the end, like I feel like there were some like really nice scenes with her. So yeah, I feel like it wasn't anything like crazy, but
I disagree.
that's fair.
I do like.
Have you ever seen a mech fucking start fondling invisible?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to mention that. Like I did love the mecha scene where he was thrusting as well. Like all that, like bro was driving a whole Gundam and having the time of his life.
No,
bro,
there were some funny bits in it for sure.
Yeah, that's why I had a good time. Like I'm okay with B right now. I'm not sure if like high B or anything like that, but right now low B is
it's at least higher than Aharen.
Oh, you think so high now?
Everyone has said that.
That's what I said at first. I did say
Oh,
that
okay.
at first.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I feel like they're on par, but still, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean it's probably not by much.
The compromises tonight is wild. I'm waiting to see where we're gonna really go crazy on one of these animes. But so far,
I'm curious to see where me and Nate are gonna say this one, because I think it's me and Nate are the only one that have watched this one next.
No, I watched it too.
Oh yeah, I
next
forgot.
on the list we have Fire Force season 3.
Neko saw it too. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just Grem and this one I haven't seen it. Okay, that's different. We really should get that. Look, I'm gonna just straight up. I'm gonna be straight up. This is either high A, maybe low S, but I'm gonna kill with high A if we all kill with that. I'm gonna kill with high.
I'm not that high. I'm not
I have
that
a straight
high.
B. Yeah, I have a straight B. Like I'll put high B tier. I will be generous for low A, but I don't think it deserves low A.
Okay, so me and Nick are in A, you and Nate are in B.
I'm probably in B. Like I feel like the beginning of the season was like kind of a drag, bro. Like some of the bits at the beginning of the season were like
we got good lore, but like that's it. I honestly
I have to disagree because it was a lot of lore, including the characters of Shinra, Station 8, and telling us things that we didn't know of the other characters that were still living this world, aka Arthur's family and parents, that literally was just, hey,
that
hi,
story was
and
so
bye.
stupid though. Was it not?
But that's the point. No, it's not filler. It's not filler. That is Arthur thing. That's not filler. That's literally part of the story. You cannot call story filler just because you don't like it.
Wait, who said filler? Crash?
Yeah, Crash. That is literally from the manga.
I know it's canon, of course. It's
like a lot of the fights, like I don't know, a lot of the fights, even at the beginning of the season, like I was just like,
you didn't like the ass pot? Come on, bro. Come on.
No, the fight with Dragon was really OP. Like I really, him and Arthur, that shit was fun.
Bro, Dragoon? Bro, he fought his own dragon.
When the season got really interesting and started to give me more, it was the reveal with the nuns or whatever, like with Iris and Hibana and that content. Like,
but that's the whole season, because each 2-3 episodes had its own arc of each person's perspective.
Midway through the episode. That was like midway through the season, though. That was like midway through the season. Like the beginning part of the season, like was a drag, bro. It was.
But thing is, the first 3 episodes was about Captain Burns and the stuff about religion, witches, on the prophecy, and you gotta choose which one. Hey, just because you don't like it, don't mean it's bad. That shit was fire, pun intended. That shit was amazing.
Great character. He is a great character. I liked him,
Right.
but I could care less about that aspect of him, like with the whole religious thing.
But thing is, that's the faith. That's an important trait of his character. Faith is such a strong bond of who he is and his standard, and he chose to betray. It's fine if you don't like it, but I have to disagree that was literally part of the story.
No. It wasn't like it was enticing to you, but it didn't grab me.
Oh yeah, it's totally fine.
I can speak for I don't know about Nate, but it just that aspect didn't just grab me. And that's why I'm like,
So
yeah, it could be higher, but for me personally, like I say, I could be generous. I can give it low 8. I don't think it deserves to be low 8, but that's as far as I'll go. I don't think.
I feel like it left off on a strong note, but I feel like there were like multiple instances in this season where like I was not really feeling it. Like,
you know what it was? They didn't
like some of the
and fuck. That's what it was for me. That's why I give it an 8 out of 10. I want him to be shit or do some
of the Arthur content, some of like the stuff in like the Burns, like that stuff was fine. Like I enjoyed that. But there was some stuff at the beginning of the season that I just like I don't know, like I said, the point that it really like was starting to get me more was like I said with the stuff with like the reveals with the nuns, yeah, and like at the church or whatever, and the reveal around that.
All right, so
and then obviously like the end of the season, like it left off on a really strong note.
We have low.
And also, can we talk about the production because it is not looking as good as.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to admit, like I mean, the animation was not
like there's some parts still where they like you can tell like they still go, but overall I feel like this season in particular like really lacking in comparison to the previous 2 in terms of how it looks.
The OPs are amazing though. Both the intros and outros, I won't disrespect that. Fucking fire phenomenon. I maintain that, please.
And I'm not saying it looks bad, by the way. I'm just saying in comparison to what we've had in the past with Fire Force, like I just feel like this was definitely like
their
weakest downgrade. Yeah.
So where are we agreeing with?
Maybe that's why it took so. I don't know. Maybe that's why it took so long.
Okay, so
Kaneko, you have any last thoughts on it?
No. I'm fine with either A or B.
We have a big compromise to make.
I'm okay with low A. I'm okay with low A. That's it.
Hear me out. Y'all didn't talk about it at all this season except for 2 episodes. That's all I'll say.
I mean, that is
the gold thing, the dragon.
Y'all didn't talk about it at all this season.
So yeah, so we're gonna leave it there at low A. Next one, Food for the Soul. Food for the Soul. What do you think?
Right, can I just say something real quick? I had started this anime extremely late. I seen some clips on social media, and I was also watching Momo besides this anime. And I promised Mono. Sorry. And I had promised Grem and Nate that I would come to a very respectful decision on which one I like the most, because both of them in their own right are great animes, very good slice of life. Both of them are telling me one is better than the other. And I will just say here off the bat, on my own personal tier list, Food for the Soul is now better than Mo. It's gonna be in the same list, in the same tier. Yeah, for sure. But for me personally, it just was right there between the two.
I never lead you astray, Crash.
Come on.
I'm going to give it low B, and I'm being nice about it. And it's only because of the animation. I really fucks with it a lot. There's other than that, I really relate to the other anime a lot more. I'll give that one higher, but
it's because Food for the Soul is so generic, bro. It's like I don't even know.
It's not even that. I don't know how to explain it.
It doesn't make you feel as relaxed as the other one. I don't know. It's something about it. It's not it, bro.
I wouldn't even say that. It was just I just relate to the other one a lot more because I'm a photographer. I used to work for Nikon.
And that too.
So for me personally, I relate to the photography aspect a lot. This one's more like I was seeing more like the food and everything like that, but I don't know. I don't know what's cooking a lot more. But not to shit on Food for the Soul. It is still a good anime in its own right, and by all means, I actually would recommend it for people who like slice of life. But for me personally, low B. And I'm being very, very nice with that score.
I feel like in series like this, I mean, like the cast matters a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, because for the most part, like it's just kind of everyday. It's a slice of life. You know, it's everyday kind of things. This one obviously centered around food. Although, I mean, there were some times they didn't even like. I mean, we're gonna be talking about the same thing with Mono probably too. But like, because they be bullshitting in that. But in this series too, they be bullshitting. But I mean, they did make, you know, they did make some food. But I feel like, I don't know, this cast, I feel like aside from the girl, she had like the purple eyes, the girl who like wore like the costume or whatever.
Oh, the sheep costumes and all that?
Yeah, like she was the only one that really like stood out to me. Like the other characters I feel like were like just pretty generic. Like they were just kind of there. I didn't really feel attached to them, honestly, and I feel like that's a big deal for like, you know, for a series like this for me. But like, I don't know. I don't feel really strongly about it, but I don't hate it. I'm probably like high C or low B. Like it looks nice. Like visually it's nice. It's PA works. So, I mean, that's kind of like a given usually, but I don't know. I didn't get a whole lot out of this one. Like, I feel like it didn't hit on the whole, like, I don't know, the feel good vibe that you really want from like this, you know, this kind of a series.
For sure. That's all I
So
feel
like, I would be cool with low.
So
B
what are you guys
or
leaning
high
towards
C.
to?
I say high C, but
So hear me out. I will agree for these compromises as long as you put Mono right next to it.
no.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not.
No.
It's not
wait. Like, what? You saying like food for the soul and then
Right
Mono,
next
or
to
Mono and then food for the...
No.
Yeah, I agree with that.
How
I'll even
about
give you Mono above it, but they have to be the same tier.
No, I agree.
No.
I'm with Grem on that. I feel the same way about that. They were good. I like both of them in the right, but
I am willing to disregard my list and put it wherever the fuck you want it, but Mono better be right there with it.
Nope.
Straight up.
how about we get there when we get there and we could talk?
I had Mono, for the record, I had Mono and Food for the Soul at A. I had them both up there. I am willing to go down to whatever the fuck you want.
Tell me what you like
but
about
Mono
Food for the Soul.
better.
Tell me what you like.
About Food for the Soul? I like
Tell me what you like.
just the atmosphere. I like it felt more like they were a club. Mono didn't feel like they were a club. They
That's
were
fair.
just
I know
hanging
where you're
out.
coming from.
Like
That's
the premise of Mono is that they are in a photography club. They were in the club room twice the entire season.
But you have
They
to, for
were not
photography, you
For
have
their
to be
content,
out
they
there.
have to be outside.
Yeah, they have
They
to be
forgot
outside.
about it. They got lost in the sauce. They were eating half the time. They didn't make
What?
pictures.
good time though. They were having, you can't admit they weren't having a good, bro. The road trip
Well, they were having a good time, but they were just doing road trips. They were just eating.
Do you not know what photography
The
people
photography was the
people do the
afterthought,
same
bro.
way?
Okay,
Like
but
you go
it was
out
an
to experience it
afterthought
to
in
get
the
good
series,
shots
bro.
or whatever. Like that's
No,
what photography.
but
Like
it
a lot
wasn't-
of those photography.
We had the
photographers
first
are.
2 episodes where they did photography. After that, it was an afterthought. They were just hanging out for the summer. That's all it was until the very end. They're like, oh yeah, let's make a movie. The whole thing, they were just hanging out. And that's not bad. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. But I'm just saying they didn't do the club aspect. Whereas in Food for the Soul,
I don't care
we
what
can
they
talk
did.
about-
But if I got that out of the series, like I don't care if they made a club and said screw the club. Like we'll just say we have a club so we can go and do this or whatever, and it ended up being fun. Like how Mono was. Like who cares if it wasn't?
And like I said, Mono was a lot of fun. I think that these 2 series go hand in hand. I think that it really depends on your preference, but
Yes,
I think they are equal. I think they're equal. That's all I'm trying to say. We can put it wherever you want on the tier list, but Mono better be right next to it. I'll even allow Mono to be above it, but it better be right next to Food.
So I understand Grem's perspective. What I don't understand Nate's and
All right, we can put Food for the Soul in high B and Mono in low A. They're right next to each other.
No, they are not. They are not
right
in
next to
different
each other.
tiers.
That's
It's
right
next
next
to
to
each
each
other.
other.
I don't know.
That is a loophole. That is a loophole. That is a loophole.
Hold on.
No,
That is a
they
little
need to be in the same
The
tier.
next spot.
They need to be in the same tier.
Oh, now you're switching it
Yeah,
up.
that-
Right. He's
No, that's
switching
what
it up.
I said.
He
That
said,
from
he
the
said, no.
You said they
Gremlin
gotta be
the
right
same
next to each
tiers.
other.
Gremlin said the same
He did
tier.
say that. That was the
No, he said next to each other. He said next to each other.
Exactly.
So if
I
it was
said
in
next
the
to each
last spot in low A, and Food for
And
the
then you
Soul
said
in the highest
in the
part
same
in
tier
high B,
afterwards.
they would
So,
be
yeah.
next. They would be next to each
Yeah.
other.
No, they would
Yeah.
not. They would not
Yes, they
because
would.
of how they
The next spot over.
Stop. You're trying to tell me right now Dinner Table Detective is right next to Aharen? Because they're not on my screen.
Right now it
You
is.
see, right next to Dinner Table
Right now
Detective
it
is
is.
the C thing. And then above
It's the
there,
highest spot
Aharen
in
is
C and the lowest
Yeah,
spot in
that's
D.
cool
They're
and
right
all,
next to
but
each
that is not right next to each other.
Okay, so
Right
if we
next
had
to
this
each other
listed
is
out, if
their
we had-
shoulder, their
No, listen,
shoulder to
listen.
shoulder.
Let him know.
brother.
Let him know.
Listen. We got 9, 12. We got 14 shows in here right now. Apocalypse Hotel is number 1, and Yandere is number 14. What number is Dinner Table Detective?
Let him know. Let him
That's not how
know.
this works, brother.
Let
7.
him
What
know.
number is Aharen-san? 6.
That's not how this
Right
works.
next to each
Let
other.
him know.
Look,
Let him
put it
know.
wherever you want. Just understand that Mono's going the exact same tier.
So, from my understanding, we're putting.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with Gremlin on it too. Cause I like no funny, like no lie. I really do agree with it. Like whether you guys want Mono higher or Food for the Soul higher, I really they're both hand in hand. They're both equally in the same way.
I mean,
They're
I did
both
not
right
enjoy
there.
it more than Evil Lord, honestly, or Aharen-san, but
So
Yeah, that's
okay,
crazy.
So here.
That being said, like are
I'll
we
be fine with
saying?
low B. I do low B.
Okay.
I
no.
was being generous too. I was saying as well too.
And as long as you know that Mono's going right there.
It's not.
When
but,
when the time comes, we'll get there. We have 8 more to go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll just say it's F tier. That way you have to compromise. Because I don't care. It needs to be right next to it.
No, it's just
So we
not.
got
This
our
does.
next.
There's
one.
just no way that you're saying Mono is just that good.
It
is,
isn't.
though.
It is not.
I
It is
like
not
it.
that good.
That's what I'm saying.
Slice of life is like when you want to have a good time and relax. I felt
And I had
so
a good
fun
time with
and
Food for the
relaxed.
Soul, bro.
Okay,
No,
that's
Food for
where
the Soul
I'll be
is
the
good.
icebreaker on this thing because I do
Look,
not.
nah,
like,
y'all are
yeah.
just wrong. Look, the thing is, I agree that they're both very good. I'm willing to put them both in A. I think they both deserve A. What you guys are
Food
trying
for
to
the Soul
throw
is
this?
not A.
Yes,
It's
it
not,
is, bro.
It's not.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It is.
I have-
like,
I have-
the thing
the
that-
whole thing, bro.
Okay, so even if we're like on the same level as like we're talking about like the atmosphere and the characters and the feel good, times, production wise, Mono just blows Food
It
for the
does
Soul out of the
actually.
water.
That too.
Like it is
It's like
so
it's
creative.
about
It is
fucking taking
so
pictures.
it is so creative about the like with the direction,
Sometimes.
a lot of the shots it goes for, even like the skateboarding, like the animation during that, and like the
Wait,
character
wait,
animation.
The background moving when they're
Hold
just
on.
being like.
I
right,
think
it's so good.
I think you can find a solution for this, right? Does it make sense? Like, just hear me out, guys. Does it make sense? We keep Food of the Soul low B, and we put Mono high B for now until something else changes our minds. Can we?
It
at least
cannot.
agree on
It
that?
cannot go in A. It cannot be in a different tier than.
I'm just saying we still have a lot more anime to catch up on. I mean, to talk about.
We'll come back to
Yeah,
it.
we have 8 more to go. Let's go. We have the
Okay.
Gorilla God Go To Girl, and the only 2 people that can speak on that is myself and Neko. So Neko, what do you think? Cause I believe what I put for my Gorilla God Girl anime, I've had that as a solid 8.
Yeah, I would agree. B.
So
It was just
High B?
for it. Yeah, high. I would say high B. I had a good time, and also the dub came out. I guess for the rest of them.
yes,
The rest of those
I
too?
believe episode 11
Um,
dub just came out, and episode 12 is coming out
yeah.
this coming week.
Oh, okay,
I
that
believe
one
this Thursday. But I do agree, if anybody likes the fairy tale happy voice, dub is
Yeah.
the same voice for the Gorilla Gods Girl. It's a good show. It's a good they don't drag storyline. That's one of my favorite things
Yeah,
about this show.
mhm.
That the tropes when the girl finds out that she has maybe 6 other guys to date, but she actually chooses and she actually admits they actually go out, and within 12 episodes they don't drag anything. It's amazing. Like that's honestly
It's
one
a
of the.
good surprise.
It's fucking progressive. Me and Neko were hella shocked. Like, wait, they're dating? Oh my god, they actually told you I love
It was
you?
getting spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was getting very Kowloon. It was getting very Kowloon.
We're getting zesty
Yeah.
up in this bitch.
Yeah,
amazing.
and then even to the end, like I don't know if it'll get a second season, but even if it doesn't, it was such a good like just finale in general. It's just a good 12 episodes if you like all this like a little hint of romance and of course just a good like fantasy. with like
The-
a good power, like a good cool power system with like
Yeah.
animal gods, you know.
That's the thing I was gonna say. The only coolest part was the power system, but the weakest part was the power system itself because
Yeah, true.
they couldn't expand more on the gorilla stuff like that. Like the fight was anticlimactic and it was like a one single gut punch that took him out and a chandelier. And I'm like, I feel like if you're supposed to be one of the strongest animal spirit to enter a human, you should have done more in that aspect. But I get it's a girl and this is not really like an action type of show. Most likely it was more romance, so I get it, but that's my only complaint. So that's why I can't give it like an A or an S. It's like still entertaining. It's a solid A. You can't go wrong with it.
I would say as a manga reader now, it's definitely very different by the end. But overall, even for like readers, it's fine. It's a good time. It's fine. That's why if you want to read more, just read the series. It's
Sure.
cool. It got.
I love how she said like 2-3 weeks ago she was not a manga reader. In 3 weeks later, she became an anime and manga reader all in once.
Wait, I told you I read it after I caught up.
I know.
So, yeah.
I just totally forgot about it. And yeah, she's like, yeah. Now that I'm a manga reader, I could just also add the little 2 cents here.
That's all. But yeah, I would agree with. Hey, it's a good time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Go.
GQuuuuuuX.
All right. Can I just say one thing real quick about Mobusu Gundam Quack Quack?
Talk about it.
I'm giving it C, and I'm gonna be very, very, very stern with that.
No,
The
that's
reason
fair.
why I have it low is I
'Cause you
was
don't watch
saying
Gundam.
before the podcast. No. The ending should give it B tier.
Yes.
However,
Okay.
for those realistically who have not gone to watch any kind of mech anime, who have never watched Gundam, starting off this for the first time ever is gonna get confused. This is definitely an anime for veteran viewers who have watched a lot of the Gundam series in the past. So by no means this is recommended to any newcomers. And because a lot of people have watched it and they were newcomers, they were so confused. They didn't know what like if they were supposed to watch it, beforehand, whatever. By no means was the animation bad. There was a story to it, even though it's not technically canon. It did connect and tie into other, characters and story arcs of the Gundam universe. And I generally enjoyed it. There was moments where I was kind of like, this is kind of mid, and then it kind of picked up. Yes, Swimsuit Amate, I'm going to keep bringing it up. That shit was fucking buenísimo.
This
And we got
guy.
a fucking part 2 of it, so don't even fucking at me with that. But that being fucking said, if you're not familiar with the series overall, you're not going to have a good time with it because you're not going to understand the characters and what their relevance is to the show. That being said, for those who are very new to it, it's not fair to give it a high score. Now, if it was anybody else, someone who's very new to it, of course you're going to give a very high score. But for me, because I'm in that situation, that category, I'm going to be more stern, a little more serious with that, and give it C.
Nah, Chad,
I'm
you know
doing
what?
B tier.
I have a surprise. I binge Gundam GQuuuuuX and
He's a liar.
and it's a B. I disagree. I don't know anything about Gundam, have not seen anything, and I enjoyed the series on its own without it. Without
I
the
will say-
extra source.
I will say a lot of people did feel that way. This is such a rare occasion where even new fans either loved it a lot or either new fans didn't. And it's so weird to see that. And even for older fans, there's older fans that didn't love it at all and some that really did. So this
I'm a
is
new
such
fan, and I enjoyed it.
and it's so weird to see. I was seeing in the timeline so many like people were like, for new fans, they're like, oh, I enjoy the hell out of this. This is such a good introduction for me for Gundam. There's others like, oh, well, now I'm very confused. And even older fans are like, they're doing too much. And other older fans were like, this is really a good love letter for Gundam. So it's so interesting with this one. I don't know. I'm okay with either B or C, but I honestly I enjoyed it. For me, knowing only like the middle ground of Gundam, I didn't know a lot about Char's character and all that, and even like a lot of that stuff. The ending could have been better. I will say, I wish it was more episodes so we can get to know the original characters.
Yeah.
'Cause we didn't like by the end. Shuji, I was like, Shuji, I feel like we should have known more about you, and we didn't. And even though that kiss scene was kind of cute, I was like, oh. Okay.
Oh my god, that was adorable. That show was hot.
That was very adorable. But even that, the relationship wasn't built up too well for me to care. I did like it, but I was like, well, I shipped y'all from the beginning, but I didn't feel rewarded, really. I was just like, oh, y'all just gave me that to give me that. But so anyways, even besides that, just it could have been longer. and I do wish it was, but for what they gave us, it was a good time. I enjoyed myself every week, and I would be okay with C because I was disappointed. I expected a lot more. I expected this to be one of my favorite Gundams by with Orphan Blood. So for it to not be as on that same tier as that, I was like, because that's why I was really excited for this series. I was like, oh, this is going to be better than G-Witch finally, because I was so disappointed with G-Witch. And I feel like I wasn't as disappointed as G-Witch with this one, but I was at the same time. So it's really hard, but I comply with B or C, or even just a C, really. I get it.
How about you, Memory?
Take it away.
I would say, man, I'd probably say high C, honestly.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing that brings this down for me is the freaking main cast. Like the main trio is probably like, out of all the Gundam stuff I've saw, which is like OG, I saw Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Zero?
I saw Double Zero.
Ooh.
I've only saw the first season of Double Zero. I saw Build Fighters, Build Divers.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt, Witch from Mercury, obviously.
Yeah.
Out of all those, even Build Divers.
No, Build Divers was fun.
This might have the worst main characters out of
100%.
any of them. Out of any of them.
Yep.
Like, the way the main characters were handled, and maybe it was for a purpose, maybe it was supposed to be that way because of how the other, the older characters we're familiar with, like, they ended up becoming, like, especially Chalia, like, he became, like, he was, like, the main character, essentially. Like, Char comes back, and he's, like, obviously a focal point. Like, maybe that was intentional. I don't know. But the way these characters were handled, I felt no attachment to them at all. I did not care. Like, if they died, lived, got together, I did not give one shit. I honestly did not. And that is not something you want with your series.
Yeah. Like,
it looks fantastic. The action, I had a lot of fun with. It was awesome seeing characters back like Shalia, like Char, even the old suit, like seeing the old suit back. I wanted Amuro back. So.
That fight scene was so
seeing Lala, like seeing characters like that back. And references, like even with the music and like the mid cards that they did, like first I don't know if it was for every episode, but it was for like some of the episodes they did like that
at
thing
the
with
beginning.
At the beginning. Yeah. Like some of the little references and callbacks, like like you could tell how much this like the staff actually cares and loves Gundam, right? So like that part I liked and appreciated a lot, like some of those little bits. But in terms of like a new series and the new cast that was presented, like even like the people that Machu was involved with in the clan battle stuff, like forgettable, just so forgettable. So that's the biggest thing that is kind of bringing this down for me. So yeah, I would say high C. I feel like very disappointed. I had super high expectations for this, especially like with the staff on it.
Right, isn't it the director of Fully Cooley too, though?
Yeah,
in
Evangelion. Cooley,
so you think that plays into it? Like his characters being like that, right?
Like, yeah,
do you think that plays into it though? Like his characters being like that? Because Fully Cooley too. Do we say like we know the characters like that, like Fully? Like you think that's what he probably tried to do?
That might just be like
his style.
His style.
Sure. Like I think probably what it is. It's more like something that you have to try and understand the characters
exactly,
like the viewer, like through their actions or through
body language, like the cause and effect what the characters do itself.
The director and the staff have like laid out that maybe you don't pick up on first watch, like kind of stuff like that. But I don't know, like but just from like face value, like that's how I feel about the cast. I mean,
that's fair.
Yeah, I just cannot latch onto them. That's a big deal. Like that's a problem, right? When you got the main trio and you don't care about one of them. The one I came the closest caring about was Machu, honestly. Like with that whole like little plot line with her mother and how she wanted to be like free and she felt kind of like shackled. Like I did, like that was one thing where I was like, okay, like this is something I feel like I could maybe like kind of grasp onto. But ultimately, like I just
it didn't go nowhere too. Yeah, I feel like
it would have benefited. It would have definitely benefited from more content.
Yeah,
for sure. Which is a shame, but yeah, I would say high C. I mean, it's not bad enough for me to be like in D. I feel like there are a lot of things that still kind of hold it up. But
So
Suramare fucking carried it.
I think the only person that get a chance, Manga Grem. I know Nate spoke a good heavy amount and a good review on it. Yeah, got any thoughts on it?
I didn't watch it. What?
No,
Yeah, what?
no.
You didn't watch it.
I thought you did. Oh, my fault.
No,
my
Oh,
fault.
he's the only one who didn't watch Mobile Suit Gundam. No.
Yeah, of course.
Now something he did.
I mean, what I think of it. Yeah, you
Horse
guys
girl.
said all of it. You know.
Horse girls, man. God, horse
No, I
girls.
didn't really care about the.
I couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it any better. But you know what? I could sit here and rap about for a minute.
Talk to us, talk to us.
Y'all need to get on this. Side Games. I said it earlier. Put another one of their series up
they're
on
cooking.
S, and I'm gonna be real. I already saw a
S.
tweet. I don't know.
Top
I don't know if anyone else saw this tweet, but I
covered
think Memory agrees with me when he said, "Put that motherfucking thing at the top of the
Top
tier.
S.
It is the
Yeah.
best goddamn thing this season,
Yeah,
all the way at the top of S."
it's S tier. It's a top S tier, 100%.
Top
He's
S.
like, please,
Hey,
please.
nothing
please,
from me.
put that-
That's all you guys. Take that.
Nate,
Now, the question is, where
S-
S tier
You
does
have
it
not
belong?
seen it, Vash.
The top, the
No.
top, it is the best thing that came out last season.
Does anybody oppose?
Man, Apocalypse? I don't know. Okay, I'll let it be there, though.
This is why we need to discuss this.
That
The
hurt.
best
though.
thing.
damn,
Ooh.
only
I
two.
don't want to sit above a pocket.
Yeah, I don't want to like, cause like 2 out of 5 people seeing it, and you're saying like better than Apothecary. It's like,
It is the best.
I mean, dude, Graham
I don't care if it's above a pop tier.
and he
I don't.
reads it. Just think about that. If he still put it above it,
It hurts me with Apocalypse, though. I'm like, y'all kind of hurting me with that one. Fuck. But if y'all want to put it, then put it out there, bro.
all
I
right.
mean, the
Yeah,
fact
we're-
that
Oh, between Apothecary and
the fact that
Apocalypse?
Apocalypse is an S tier, I feel like is something we probably never would have like at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
like,
I
we
know.
would have never
100%
thought it. So the fact it's even there in the first place is like,
Yeah,
like,
it does a sleeper. Yeah, for
deserves
sure.
it, though. It's up
yeah,
there.
it does deserve it. Don't get me wrong, but
But can we leave it there since, Core 2 for Musume is coming out? So can
Yeah.
we-
I'm okay with it. I'm okay.
Believe that's
Nah.
what we're
no, I'm
here.
gonna be
Opposite,
honest.
bro.
It kind of pains me
Damn,
a little
guys.
bit to see it below Apocalypse. Bro.
I'm gonna be honest. You know what you have to do?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm willing to compromise. Y'all can
No,
make
put
another.
Apothecary above Apocalypse.
No. Wait.
Okay, that I'm okay with. Yeah, that I'm okay with.
Man, y'all
I'm willing
y'all
to
hurt me.
compromise, guys. You can put another tier above that is just horse girls are supreme.
I can do that.
I'm good with that. Put it
I can
above
do that.
S plus. You
Yes, I can do that. Because please, Apocalypse, man, it was just, I don't know, man. I can't do
That's
this.
It could be up there if you want.
Okay.
Look,
That's
I
higher for S plus plus.
S plus.
I would,
Yeah.
but it might mess up my graph layout.
That's
And,
We understand as a team, it's S plus plus.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we
headcanon.
have-
yeah. In the visual aspect, imagine in your head that is there above. All right, just imagine
We
that.
Wait,
all
wait,
understand
wait.
these assignments.
Yeah,
There will be above
Compromises
it. I
have
mean,
been made.
because the Horse Girl Supreme would be above S. So
Yeah, exactly.
True.
But next
Also,
one,
now-
because this will be a
whoa,
short.
whoa.
Yeah,
Talk a little bit about it, bro.
Yeah, let him
Sir, you have 12 episode reactions on your channel. You already have spoken up behind it.
No.
No, but I haven't talked about it in, like-
Exactly.
All right, go. You got 2 minutes. Go ahead.
The floor is yours.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was just, dude. Okay, first off, I did not even know that I could like. I wasn't even gonna watch this series. I wasn't even gonna watch it because I wasn't even sure if you could watch it or not. People are telling me you can watch it.
Yeah,
I go into it. It gives me that same feel you get from like a Haikyuu, from a Eighth of Diamond. Like you're like getting so freaking locked into these races, man. Like what? Like it's from like the music, everything that kind of goes into it. Also like the build up, like from a character perspective, like Oguri Cap with the Kasamatsu crew, like the way they handled those characters. Like we were already cheering for Oguri Cap to begin with. But you get content like that, and then you see them cheering them on, like in the content with Kitahara, like you are just like you get so much more into the character, into like wanting to see them succeed. So I love the way this series handled the characters, handled the races, even the content with Tamamo Cross, like the content we got towards the end of the season with her mother, and then with her gramps, like she calls him old man, like that content, like also, like. Before that, Tamamo Cross, like, oh, she had aura, like she was badass, whatever. But like, nah, like we got connected to her on a deeper level and like see why she's, you know, why she wants to win so bad, like who she's doing this for, like shit like that. I just like, I don't know, I love, like, I was fine with the result of the last race no matter what, because I was so connected. Like we knew Aguri Cap or Tamamo Cross was gonna win. Me and Grem pretty much knew Tamamo Cross was gonna win.
Yeah.
But like still, like either way, I would have been fine with the result because both of them I was just so connected to. I feel like even with a couple episodes, I felt so connected to them and like wanted to root for them. So yeah, man, this just gives you everything you want from a sports anime, because that like the big thing for me is like the competitions or the games, the sport, whatever, like how you get into it, whether that be like how they direct it, the music, the build up to it, the anticipation, all that kind of stuff. I feel like when the big races happen in this series, like they nailed that. So there's that aspect of it, and then the characters, which this series, even with one core, just nailed. Like I said, the Kasamatsu crew, Kitahara, and Oguri Cap, Rope, even Belno, and then the stuff with Tamamo Cross too. Like, yeah, it was phenomenal, like all around. Like this is, like I said, everything you want in a sports series. So, like I said, I'm saying it gave me that high Q Ace of Diamond feeling, and that is saying a lot. Like that is very high praise, and it was only the first core. So I mean that is a very, very good sign. So,
I mean,
Look,
you know a series is good when it's got me like, man, I have to watch the rest of the content for this.
yeah.
And
sure.
I mean, I think me and Nate have both agreed that we're probably gonna watch the rest of the content for this series.
Mm-hmm.
So
100%.
I mean,
I will check it eventually. I will put it here now and said on Off the Bench episode 36 that by the time Core 2 comes out, I will check out this core, and if anything else with you guys, I will put the time and watch it with you. I'm intrigued. The animation looks awesome. That's one thing. And it's a sport. I've been aware about horse racing throughout my life. I know a few people that have gone here in New York that have traveled and everything, and they told me about it.
Racetracks, if you know, you know.
Yeah, so like I'm aware of the small things and everything like that, but I've always been interested in finding out the lore, conversation with you guys about it. So I'm here for it either way.
I got a good question for you guys before we move.
And also, like you mentioned, oh my bad. I was just gonna say, like, that was another thing I forgot to mention, like the fact that the horses are actually based off of real horses and real results, like of the races. Like even like I've went back and watched videos of the actual races that have happened in this, in this core so far. So like it's really cool seeing like how, you know, those races happen. Like a lot of them are from a, you know, good bit of time ago. So that's actually really
in the
cool.
80s. I think the race that happened recently, the one that just ended, happened in 1988.
Yeah. So it's really cool stuff. It really is. It's not just horse girls, you know, people, maybe it gets a bad rep and people see like, because they also have like the idol shit with like the
shout out to Tamora Yumari, the VTuber, if you know, you know, the tomboy horse girl. But no, I was gonna ask, so you guys not gonna play the gacha game based off the anime that just came out?
I'm just not a gacha person in general, honestly, so probably not.
Gremlin?
Nah.
Damn. Well, it is what it is, but I had to ask. All right, if we have nothing more to say on this nice S tier of an anime, we'll move on to the next anime.
Kowloon here.
Yeah, it's getting real Kowloon in here. Kowloon generic romance.
And chat, by the way, we're gonna be using that as a slang for us moving forward, and also we might be having merch for like that down the line, because that will be a word from us.
Oh my god!
Yeah, no, we're getting merch up in this.
Bring on a shirt.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just say real quick, the ending was so fucking bad. I did not like it at all. I think we all said it here. We were not gonna like the ending. I do not know anybody here that's gonna say that the ending was great. Whoever is going to say that the ending was great,
I like the ending. I like the ending.
It was a good time.
I like the ending. Hold up! Stop screaming! Stop screaming! Hold up! I like the ending. And not saying it was a great ending. I like the ending. Not saying it was great, because it wasn't great. There's a difference of great and it was good. It was good, not great. That's all.
Yeah. For the anime, yeah, it was a good ending. I feel like, yeah, this was
It
the
just,
only way it
I
ended,
just, in my head, I question the scientific technology is that she's like with all due respect for the people that listen out there.
Babies.
Yeah, that's my question.
Yeah.
Can she still fuck? Can she use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Like, girl just came out from a
Do you
non-reproductive
remember the
system.
scene like halfway through the anime, like they fucked, like it was a whole thing. Like she was like stigmatized, and then she was trying to tell. Y'all forgot about that? Like,
Yes, but she left.
No,
She left the area. She left the area. She left the genitalia. The thing closed, shut down, disappear. So like, it seems like she lived for 2 years. It seems she's good. She has her own place and everything. But like,
she became herself, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not questioning the scientific technology of how that happened. It's just like that process did happen to cross my head when I was watching it. That's all I'm saying to the audience. Like I said, not great ending, but I like the ending. The concept of the premise for character development, nice. How everything turned out, questionable, but I'm okay with it. Like we spoke about it 12 episodes ago of the podcast, where Neko herself told us that the manga's still going. The live action stage play is going on, and the director told us that you could watch the stage play and anime and it will coincide with each other. Have fun watching it. That's it. The manga's still going on. It's gonna, who knows when it ends, but it's going too soon because it's close to episode 8, I believe. We spoke off air that right now the manga's during episode 8 or something.
Well, technically, this episode too, honestly, is like this episode. So, but it's really different. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's very different. Yeah. But yeah.
So I'm just gonna say here, I give it the highest C possible. I don't even want to give it B.
My
but
personal
like,
score was
if you guys want to try to convince me, sure.
My personal
listen.
score was a 7.5 is what I gave it.
Okay.
So I'm okay with high C. I'm okay with high C. If anybody has any other thoughts for that one,
I put Kowloon in B.
I'm okay with B as well.
Really?
I am okay with low B.
Yeah.
I'd say
No, like honestly, I enjoy more than Aharen-san.
Man.
Below than I'm evil. That's me.
Yeah.
No, I put it all the way at the bottom of B.
Okay.
No, wait. Did I put it higher? No, I didn't.
Nate, you was gonna say something?
I mean, I was gonna say high C.
We had
I'm down to
C
compromise
and
the
1
highest
B.
C.
Neko,
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
But I did probably enjoy more than Food for the Soul and a hot.
I see for sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I
That's
did.
so no, but
Yeah, like
highest C possible.
Yeah,
I think
like-
high C. I think you drop it down to C. I think you put it at high C.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see for sure.
I say for sure.
It's just a very simplified version of the source, and it's really good though. For anime onlys, it's
Yes.
really good, and it's a good time. It's really But when
You-
you like
I just
read
think
the
Kudos-
source, it's more complex.
At
and
the end of
it's-
the day-
like we talked off air. Kudos' character
Yeah.
didn't
It had a-
shine at all in the anime at all. and it's sad.
that he was so flat. Like he was one dimensional,
Yeah.
which like it shows the ideology that he is more than one. That he's like layers, but it didn't show that. It was very vaguely spoken or kind of said, but not really well thought out
It
to
was-
vague to the audience.
Yeah. It was one of those things where they're like, trust me, he's deeper. Trust
Yes,
me.
yeah. Hey, trust me.
We're not gonna show you, but
I got the
trust
source.
me, he's
I
deeper.
got the source. To trust
Then you
me.
didn't get like insight or like anything more with that until like the end, because like I did like some of the content in the final episode where he was saying like, you know, he had like the realization that like, oh, like I didn't know anything about her at all, like
Yeah, that's
that,
a
like
Yeah.
you know, that kind of content in the last episode I liked.
And then at the end, at the end, I love his fucking entrance. He's like, yeah, you know, it took me a while to get to know who I am and everything. And I'm like, yeah, 2 years? Shit, damn.
Well, he needed that. He was
Yo, what was
he
I
needed
saying
to.
too? Remember in the one pot I was saying, who knows? They end up together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Together, they're-
I said
Start
they
fresh,
can't
and
do
y'all
it.
and y'all were like, nah, that's toxic. They couldn't do
They
it.
would,
But he healed himself. Hey,
They-
I'm happy he took his time to heal himself. 2 years?
Exactly.
He took his
exactly,
time.
exactly.
He was
It's
making sure.
weird.
He like, damn, I did fuck
Yeah,
up
we ain't
because
see it. We don't know. That guy could still be the
We
same.
don't know.
didn't see
Like,
it,
I've
bro.
just been.
That guy could be the same motherfucker, bro.
yo, I don't know why, but this anime just gave me a bit of resemblance to you from Netflix. I don't know why.
Oh, honestly though, I can see you. Yeah,
You see it,
yeah,
man, right?
yeah.
Like, I don't know if I'm crazy,
By
but
the
you
end of
kind of
the
see it,
season?
right? Yeah, at the end of the
Yeah,
season type of shit. Yeah.
I get you, bro.
Thank you. I thought it was crazy. That's why I said, like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting it. I don't know if anybody has seen You, the show from Netflix, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like like.
I'm
there
curious
was,
for the
like,
next
no,
one.
There were some. I spoke poorly of Kudo, which I mean, he was probably my least favorite thing about the series, honestly.
Yeah.
But, like,
what a fuckboy.
but like the other characters did, like you know, Reiko, I really like the content with her and like Yaume, and I mean that was a big thing with a lot of the cast, right? Like being your true, you know, self and finding your true self and things like that. So like we saw that with, you know, Yaume, we saw that with Xiaohei as well. Yeah, like so I did like some of their content, even the stuff with Miyuki. Like there was some content I did like with Miyuki, although I guess there should have been more, or like it could have been even better if handled properly, like the material. So yeah, I feel like with how this was kind of presented at the beginning, it was going to be 12, 13 episodes, and it was, you know, they were going to adapt everything. That was just a huge red flag to me from the beginning. So I was kind of like almost expecting me to feel some like, you know, this kind of way about it. But also like, I don't know, I did like the mystery, but I just feel like, I don't know, man, at some points in the series, it got a little like,
annoying.
I don't know. I just kept, I felt like they just kept like kind of baiting. And it was just like, it just, I don't know. I feel like it got pretty repetitive.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That was another thing that kind of bugged me.
But yeah, guys, Kowloon, if you guys want to continue hearing our thoughts, go check out the past 12 episodes of us questioning about the show, trying to figure it out and give theories. And let's us know if we were actually right on some of them.
I can't believe Retro B. I can't believe that theory was so wrong, and that got me so upset. I really wanted it to be so, and I'm like,
it could be manga wise.
It could be, yeah.
We won't know until we read the manga, honestly.
No, well, no. We'll Neko to tell us in the next few months.
You could read it on your own too.
or that too.
Hey, Lazarus, I put that shit at C. Anyone
fucking bottom of the barrel C, and I'm not gonna go any higher.
Damn, that ending was kind of cool though.
I like that ending.
Like it.
I gave
water for an anime.
That's crazy because I gave Lazarus a 7.8 and Kowloon a 7.5. I enjoy Lazarus more than Kowloon.
I don't know what the fuck.
They're probably about the same for me, honestly.
Yeah,
that's fair. I agree with both takes.
Which is why
where'd C would it go though?
Like I said, for me, right there.
I would be fine right there. Honestly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Be fine right there.
Yeah, I'm outnumbered. I'll take it. I'm not gonna fight it.
All right,
next one,
robot.
F.
Damn.
Oh, definitely F.
Let Crash
Wait,
We're letting Crash cook.
I'm gonna still put it for now until he tells us.
We're letting Crash cook.
Would you guys want the truth or would you guys want the lie?
Truth, brother.
Do you speak truth? I don't.
See, in perspective, okay. Give me the ass end of D, and I promise you guys, I will never give Rent a Girlfriend top 1 for the rest of the summer season.
Wow.
Put it here on the podcast.
Wait, hold up. You truly...
It was good etchiness. It was trash. There was no story by no means, but I just fucked with it. You know, you want a palate cleanser on an anime, you know, season.
So,
and that was it for me.
Crash, I have a
really
question. So you're literally gonna put this anime as your ultimatum for Rent a Girlfriend to battle for summer season? Is this the one you're choosing? Really?
I really want Takamine-san, but low-key, I gotta stick with my GOONER shit. Give me the ass end of D. I will not give Rent a Girlfriend number 1 for the rest of the summer season. I put it on my mother.
I'll give that shirt. I'll give it to him. How about you guys? Yeah, I'll wait.
I think
Oh yes.
Nate, just give it to him.
Put this shit in D, bro. I can't.
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I would agree with him, because I'm not gonna lie, some of the scenes were kind of. I mean, I don't know.
And plus, the only reason I'm agreeing is because I don't want to have Rent a Girlfriend for the next 12 weeks.
I'll put it above Yandere Dark Elf.
It's gonna be number 1. It's gonna be number 2. It's gonna be number 1 though.
That's fine. I just don't want to hear number 1. So that's the only reason I'm agreeing with him. He's gonna put it.
What about Takamine? What about Makina in F and Takamine in low D? How about that?
Crash, that's you. Crash, that's you. Crash, that's all you there.
Because you know what, Takamine this season was okay, and I'm reading the manga right now. You guys can already see the panel.
We see that background.
Yeah, a lot of things are happening. I think Takahime is gonna get more better ecchi wise in the future. We're just seeing bits and pieces here and there for the first season. So
you guys could choose and fight. I'm gonna go say goodnight to my wife. I'll be back in 20 seconds. Go.
All right. No, I would give it to you because I definitely agree with that. I will say from the bits I've seen from the Robo one, I get it, bro.
I love Takamine-san. I was talking so much like about it in the beginning, but just like again, shout out to Miles for him putting me on the manga and you know making me read this in advance. I'm kind of like.
No, well,
I'm sorry, Grem and yes, I apologize.
Miles did first.
Miles and Grem for putting me on the manga, I've been reading it a lot more, and I've been enjoying it like a lot more than the anime. I'll be very honest, and just seeing where it's going story wise, I'm kind of like, oh, it's building. It's not where it needs to be yet, and you guys are gonna see a lot more, in season 2 if there is a season 2. But I just had a little more fun with, I had a little more fun with the other one, honestly, with Makina, Makina-san, the blah.
Bro, I can't, man. I can't put it in D, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just feel like with Takamine, I feel like with Takamine, at least there's some substance, like a little bit, like with main girl. Like
okay, hold on. Okay, since we're on here already, I'm gonna just drag it over here, so that's already there with us. Since we're already on it.
Yep.
So where are we?
Put Makina at the top of F and put Takamine in low D.
Agreed.
I can live with that, honestly. You know what? I can compromise.
Because at least Takamine towards the end.
Still gonna give her to girlfriend number 1 or no?
I mean, now you can.
Dude, you're gonna do it anyway. Like, it doesn't matter.
I'm asking you. I deal the deal. Yeah, I keep my word to the very end.
So
it's your list.
It's your list.
Yeah.
So to confirm, I put Takamine-san where?
Bottom of D.
Okay, bottom of D, and then Makina-san F.
Makina top of F.
Fucking Yandere. It was much more better than Yandere.
Because at least Takamine
has story to some extent.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty shit for sure. But at least you did.
It was going
see,
somewhere.
there was some development, like romantic development towards the end. Like obviously you could tell Takamine feels some type of way about our dude, and she's not just totally like trying to use him. Like she actually is like feeling some type of way towards him. So
yeah, the 2 Fs are straight up just GOONER shit.
And there's the past content too, like the
like I said, I had a fun time with it, but I know nobody else is gonna say anything about it. So I personally, I can compromise with it. That's fine with it. I can live with it.
All right.
Is that what I put in my personal list? But for the sake of argument, I'm okay with it.
Alrighty.
All right.
Next on the list, we got the nice and spicy. Oh wait, the Onwear Altair Meister.
Where did you go hot and spicy for?
I mean, to be fair, he does have a child. And
I don't know how that dude got a child, but
yeah, you're not wrong on that one.
He adopted a child, Shirley, right?
On enjoyment wise,
he had an egg.
Yeah, he had an actual egg. Like when you want to get down to it, does it have blood cells and everything? I don't know.
I don't know.
But
some monster Musume, like interspecies reviewers type shit, or what?
Oh my god, that's a whole other thing in itself.
You're asking a question that I don't think me and Grem knows when it comes to details there.
Oh, I do.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Never mind then. I was wrong. I guess I don't know the sauce. But this tier list is overall. If it was for enjoyment wise, I would definitely put it like a A tier. It's very fun, great to watch. But as in the overall series, I have to be honest, it's a D tier. That's straight up. But where? I'm gonna put it here. Gremlin, what do you agree?
Even overall,
it's at the bottom of D for me.
Like all the way.
Takamine-san? Wow. No way.
Gremlin, would you mean to agree?
Yeah.
Can we put it a high D at least for now?
No.
Compromise the middle then? Right below Takamine?
No.
Takamine needs to be above it if I'm a...
No, definitely no. I will compromise with middle.
I'm a manga reader, bro. I think it deserves to be higher.
Well, that doesn't count. That's for this core of the theme.
Yeah, I'm anime, sir.
You just don't get the sauce, bro. You just don't get it.
We're gonna compromise. We're gonna compromise with Unaware Atelier Meister. It's better than Takamine-san with this, okay?
What do my other co-hosts feel like? Are we gonna let this slide and put it above, or does it go below?
I mean, I dropped it.
Yeah,
so
he dropped it. Yeah, so he hasn't watched it, so technically goes low D, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
I don't know, man.
So we got our next one. My here Vigilantes.
Ooh.
Hey.
I'm saying, I'm feeling the A. I'm feeling the A.
Whoa.
All right, hear me out. I'm gonna be that guy. Bottom of S.
I was gonna say that too.
That's fair.
I'm
That's
okay
fair.
with that.
Honestly,
I'm
I
okay with
honestly would agree. That's fine. I was going with A just to be nice, but yeah, honestly,
I think bottom of S, baby.
Honestly, it's been in my top 10 every single fucking week. There has not been
it is probably one of the most consistently enjoyable shows
Agree.
this entire season.
Oh, God.
Bro,
yeah, I'm good with that.
Everyone loves Pop Set, bro. The fucking story slaps. We love to see a story doesn't have
Duster,
echo in it.
Best
The
Daddy.
fight of Uncle Duster, he was the daddy. He literally did all this for his daughter.
Smoke, my
And
boy. That man
we
got
said this. We said, yo, that's his daughter, and it happened. A few of us were wrong, and it happened.
Best Daddy.
bro, it was a good show. It was enjoyable. It was good. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's been good.
We also,
We're getting the second season, and we're getting the second season.
bro, the animation's amazing. The sky looks amazing.
No,
I
like,
think it's so.
I thought
good,
everyone
though.
like I thought everybody's gonna be like in the like when Neko said A, I was like, yeah, like that sounds. Then like S, I'm like, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. 'Cause
No, it's fine with
Then
me.
they were shocked.
I love the hell out of it.
Nate's
So-
flabbergasted. He's like, oh damn,
I don't
okay.
do it either, bro.
I don't gotta argue. Yo, I was gonna say low S.
To be honest.
I was gonna say low S, but grandma's like, yo, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm like, I agree with him.
It's S on my sheet, so
Me
I
too.
was good with
Hey,
it.
it's on my sheet. And I want you to know it's not the bottom of S on my sheet. It's up there. One.
Honestly, if we're gonna say, I would say this.
You're crazy. Hell no.
Nah,
I don't know about that.
Apothecary is above it. I don't know what you're on. I
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
It's below Apocalypse.
Okay.
in my opinion.
Yeah. It
Okay,
is,
okay.
it is.
Let's see where it was.
Okay,
I
we
think
stay where it
it's
was.
where
Alright,
it
cool.
was.
So let's get to the next argument. Mano, let's go to it.
Alright, so
Remember, chat. Remember, team. We have 45 minutes before we end our show, so let's keep it contained. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, we already kind of.
I already told you to deal with this one.
I'm with Gremlin on it, honestly, guys. So I can we compromise on this? Because I really do. I like no bullshit. Like honest to God, I do agree with Gremlin. I think it believes to be in the exact same tier, like the same tier list, like tier.
All right, we'll put it at the top of B then, bro.
I'll agree to that. It has to be in B tier though.
It has to be at the very top.
I'll give it.
Look,
The very top.
I did watch.
Thank you, Jesus.
May I speak?
All right.
I
It is
did
better
watch.
than Met Gorilla Goo. Or
Hold up. I did watch 6 episodes of Mono. I haven't finished it. Neko, would you say this is better than Girl Gaga? Because you could also counter
Yes,
this.
it is. It
Yes,
is,
okay.
brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Me and Neko,
Oh,
we're
good.
gonna be like an A tier. We're pretty.
Can I
Yeah,
just say
yeah,
real quick,
sure.
just for the sake of that anime, bro? Like I don't know if my co-hosts were listening to me when I was watching the anime sometimes
What's
on my
up, man?
Discord, but I would put Eurobeat music when they're using the car, and it's the most
Yeah.
shit to me. Like it's just so hilarious how the manga girl would just be driving and like it's just like I don't know, there'd be moments where, like it's like they're in the mountain and the car be like and I'd be just playing Eurobeat. I don't know. I just do that at my own time, and that shit's funny to me. I don't know. It just clicked to me.
I mean, honestly, if you guys would like, if y'all want to hear like more, because I don't think we're gonna go much deeper into Mono, but like we kind of dove into it honestly.
We did.
For just a little bit. So if y'all want to go back to that point,
Yeah, just go check that time code.
like if you went, if you went to
I
this
do love
time code in
Mono as well.
particular
I just
and
haven't
didn't
finished
get anything
it.
for Mono, it's because we talked
go back
about
to Food
it.
for the Soul. Go back to
Yeah,
Food for the Soul.
Go back.
Now, next is Shiunji Muu Muu.
I don't know
Wait.
anything of
This
this
is
one.
Neko's.
Got nothing on that.
This is
Okay.
Neko's time.
Well, it used to be S3 until I just y'all didn't keep up, so
We
yeah.
can't fairly judge it. I feel.
Yeah, you guys can't. Honestly, y'all haven't finished the first core. So I personally.
What
would
is
say,
this? Because I don't know what the series is.
Honestly,
I don't recognize it.
It's about a cat.
It's basically, do you want to learn about fucking your utilities that you have at your house?
And other things too. Yeah, it's like helping you learn like little tricks about them. But of course, yes, it's
Like-
it's telling
like
you how to learn
how to
about
vacuum?
appliances,
How to
really.
build a
Like
how to
how
build
to-
a refrigerator.
No, it's
Like
telling
how
you
to-
like how it's
How
telling
they
you, like how
function,
your fridge
basically.
works.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
how they function, how to fix them, like a little. Yeah, it's all that kind of stuff because this cat alien, you know, their planet got destroyed. They killed all the really smart people, so now only the dumb cats are left. And you know, they're trying to revive their planet and trying to learn Earth's technology. But if they don't learn enough, Earth is gonna die. So
Aw.
you know, this girl and this cat are on a mission to learn about all these appliances that are kind of like equal to their technology. So yeah, it's a good time. Core 1 has been a really good. It had a good like little twist at the end with like just something, you know, with this cat. I honestly would put it at low B. It's a good time. I'm so happy we're getting 26 episodes. I think it's going to cover the whole manga, I think. But yeah, it's a good time. It's, of course, just silly cats doing
It is this core 1 or core 2?
This is core 1. But
Cool.
yeah, core 2, it started this week or already started, one of those. But yeah.
Thickens.
Yeah, it's really good. I enjoy my time. I feel like other people I've seen on the timeline,
And for you,
even though it's a small people. They really do enjoy it too. So it's a good time.
Would you say higher than Food of the Soul Aharen-san, or
It's
that?
higher than Food for the Soul, but y'all ain't gonna let me have that, so it's fine. I'll leave it at
I'll
the
let you
bottom
have
two.
it. I'll let you have it.
Okay.
Thank you, Day. Thank you, Day. Thank you.
Damn, that's 4 people saying yeah.
I'll be
Thank
generous.
you, Day. Thank you. You know,
I'm
it's a good
compromising a
time.
lot with this tier list. I already have my tier list, but I'm gonna be compromising.
Yeah, it's a
Grem,
good time.
would you let her?
No.
He ain't, but oh well. It's
2
all right.
yes and 1 no.
No, that's 3 yes. Me, Nate, and you saying it's fine.
Unanimous decision.
Yay!
Alright.
Not unanimous.
Cats win.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. No, you're right.
The next one we got is
So fucking retarded. It deserves to be D at best.
Whoa.
Ninkoro?
Ninkoro. What did they do?
No. The fucking
Wait. Hold on.
Wow, that's
Hold on.
crazy.
I
You
wanna
doing
give it
all
a
the
high
calibers
tier.
right now.
I want to give it a high tier, but I can see.
We're
what
not
you guys
talking
would have.
about Ninkoro, brother. Chill.
Oh, we're not
Why
there.
did you-
Oh,
No, it's that's what, bro. We're going to Ninkoro.
All right,
Now
now we can talk about Ninkoro. Hey,
Hey.
Crash,
Hey.
Ninkoro.
I give it like B, like really in the middle B.
I was gonna say B.
Yeah, I would say B.
I like A, bro.
I would say behind.
High
Well,
B?
that well.
High
no,
B?
I think
I mean, let me see what we have right now.
I would say
I think it's better than Mono.
It's better than Aharen-san. I would say that
It's
much.
not better
Yeah.
than Mono, dude.
I disagree. I think it's better than Mono.
No, hell no, it's not better
You
than
think it's
Mono.
better than
better than Mono.
intergalactic?
Yes. I thought
Really?
Ninkoro was very good, and then there was one episode that pissed me off. But other than that, it was really good.
you like the mommy aspect.
Did you like the ending?
Oh yeah, it was good.
Mommy?
Not the mommy part, bro. The thing that really pissed me off was fucking.
No, not that. I'm saying that's what you loved, and that's why you got it such
I
a
didn't
debate.
love. No,
Give me
I
more of that,
like that they were actually like
Mars-san.
growing like closer.
No,
you
for
know?
sure.
Mars-san.
Yeah, that aspect was good.
Yeah.
I would put it right there where it's at.
Yeah,
I
I think it's an A. I think it's the bottom of A, but you know that's me.
Okay.
I'm fine where it's at right now.
Yeah.
I can't put no
have
comment
reached
on that
decision.
I
All
feel
right.
like that's it.
Then
So-
next on the list, since we're already running out of time, we got to keep going. Once Upon a Witch's Dream is the next anime we will be ranking. Who has watched this anime?
Grem and Memory.
This is like
Gentlemen.
the bottom of C, probably.
Oh, you put it in C. I put it in B.
We have reached a conundrum.
So I say right
Don't guys.
behind Food of the Soul, since you guys want it like B and C.
Is it higher than Lazarus?
I mean,
Yeah.
bro, like,
I think it's
Big
better
one.
than Lazarus.
Me, I dropped it after 2 episodes. I had no interest in it.
Just haven't caught up, and yeah, I don't really care.
Yeah, so I can't really put any 2 cents on it.
Is it higher than Lazarus Memory?
To me,
I wouldn't say so, but
I would have put it in here because I dropped this, but that's me only from 2 episodes. So I can't really put much thoughts on it.
We gotta go between two gentlemen who have watched it, so we gotta reach a conundrum, an understanding with these. If it's not higher than Lazarus, it's gotta go somewhere. My question is to you boys: where would you guys?
I was gonna say put it above like Bumpkin.
I think it's better than Catch Me at the Ballpark.
Ooh.
And I thought it was better than Dinner Table Detective.
Ooh.
I want to do because like I just feel like her whole goal, like this was the like we talked about Mono and like Food for the Soul, but like this is the definition of like girl lost the plot, bro. Like,
She did look. She literally commented on it. It's been. I have like 5 tears. No, it's.
yeah,
Wait, so they never continue with the crying
enjoyed it.
tears?
no, it's very similar to like Dinner Table Detective in terms of like it was like episodic, like with the different like people she was coming across and like their different stories. I feel like some of them hit and some of them didn't. Like honestly, like that's like I did like her connection with her master. I did like that bit, but
Right.
like I feel like I don't know. Outside of that, I like cast is kind of. I mean,
where it is right now? Do you guys agree with it? Is it fair?
I'd be fine with it right there.
Yeah.
Bremen? Alright then. We leave it at that for now. Subject to change if possible. Next on the list, we have Princess Session Orchestra.
D.
Okay.
Oh.
Good. I'm glad
probably say
we
D.
have understanding about that.
Whoa.
I mean, there's a reason
what?
why there's a reason why we're probably not caught up on it.
Damn, wait. I mean, I haven't got up either, to be honest. But y'all think
No,
I
I didn't even watch it, so I don't
It's
know.
better. It's probably better than Takamine, and I don't know about Meister, but
There's no way that is better than Boy Girl.
Well, 100% it is, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I said Boy Girl was an F, so like,
Okay.
I mean,
think it's
no,
better.
this series is literally just like, it's very episodic. It's just like enemy of the week type deal.
Yeah, I don't seem like
It's like the same thing every episode.
Yeah. Like I like idol stuff, but like this doesn't do idol stuff good and it doesn't do transforming girls good. It just
I feel like this one, because it's gonna be like 4 cores, like it's gonna take
Yeah.
time.
yeah, I think we gotta
really-
let it cook, right?
Yeah, because like I feel like this is intentional. Like they're starting you off
Oh,
episodic.
this
they're
is the
getting you
first
more-
quarter, right?
Yeah,
It's
because-
not-
There's gonna be there's a
Yeah,
lot more.
I think
There's
there's
a lot
4 or
more.
5 cores that got greenlit at once.
Oh god.
This is basically like a pre-cured thing. Pre-cured stuff are like that.
Yeah,
They're
it's gonna
very
take some
long
time, I
and-
feel like. But right now, it's just like this whole first core has just been very episodic. Like it's the same thing every episode.
Yeah.
Like
I think since we haven't caught up, maybe now something happened because that's usually how
Maybe.
it goes with this time. But yeah, by 20 something, that's when start kind of get going down. So yeah, I get it. I get it.
Oh. If we're okay with the ranking where it is, we can move on to the next anime, which is Ranger Rejects Season 2.
I think D. I think a D.
Yeah,
It's
it's D.
I'm-
It's D.
Like,
I'm so
It's
tired.
sad to
Let's
hear.
go.
It's sad to hear, but again, like Watkins was saying, and I've heard, and it's so weird because anime onlys love it, but of course, when you're a reader, you're like, this is not doing anything justice. But I'm definitely going to read it. I've been needing
Yes.
to anyway. So yeah, Anyways,
Almost-
yeah, it's a D.
I'm gonna speak for Watkins as well. He said this during the anime podcast episode for those that could watch on episode 185 that comes out this Wednesday. He said on his rant it was trash. You should go check out and read it. He's on the agenda now that anything he's part of, he will support the Ranger Reject manga. I even told him that I will read it. But once I read it, I will also watch season 1 only. Season 2
season
don't
one-
exist. Just like the same thing where the Promised Neverland season 1 exists only, season 2 don't exist. So same thing in the aspect as well. So suck to suck, but Ranger Reject in D.
Okay. All right. Next on our list, we have Rock is a Lady's Modesty. I believe majority of you guys are watching this.
All right, Miles. Not Miles.
Whoa.
All right,
Whoa,
Nate.
whoa.
Whoa. We don't have nobody here on this thing.
All right, Nate. I've been cooking first on the ones that only me and you are. This time you could cook first. What's up?
Well, I feel like Grem's gonna put this in S, but I would not agree personally. But I would be fine with A. I would be fine with A.
High A,
probably-
low A. Let's be specific about that.
I'm just assuming that Grem has this in S because personally on my list I'd probably have it like the top of B, like low A. Because I mean the thing with this, I've said it so many times on the pod. I'm sure people have heard it. I know my co-hosts have heard it, but like the Academy stuff is just resonant sleeper, bro. Like it literally is just like I could care less about becoming the holy maiden or whatever the hell it
But
is.
how long are we actually in the academy in this show?
A lot initially.
Not really.
Yes, we are, bro.
I mean, I think total airtime, I think we're in the academy for maybe 20 minutes total. Like, we are definitely dealing with the music more.
I don't know about that.
I don't
I've
know.
only seen 4 episodes, so I can't say too much. In those 4 episodes, I was gonna just say A on my end. That's all.
I mean, yeah, I said high B, low A. Like the music, especially like towards the tail end when they're doing like the performances and whatnot, like that shit was amazing. Also just how our two,
How they
especially,
bounce off each other,
yeah, how
bro.
they bounce off of each other, especially Lilisa. Like the other girls kind of like whatever to me, but I feel like Lilisa, like I don't know, I feel like got more attached to her as got along, especially like how people would kind of like how she took when people would how she took it when people would be like, oh, like, you know, you're just doing that for fun, or like when she's like die hard, like she loves this shit. Like it's not just like it's not like that for her. Like that content I really enjoyed. They really did good work with the performances, like in the concerts and whatnot. Like when the group actually came together and whatnot, like I feel like it was really hitting its stride. Even but their jam sessions like in the club, like the club room that they had or whatever was really fun. But yeah, like I don't know, the academy not like stuff and like that whole goal of being the holy maiden that they talked about time and time again, and like I could care less about that content, like the rich girl, the rich family bullshit. So yeah, that's I guess the biggest thing that holds the series back for me. But like I said, I personally in my list would probably put it high B or low A. So if Grem's S tier, I'd totally be fine with A.
Yeah, and with my 4 episodes, that add is A as well because it was enjoyable.
Like I'd even be fine with like top A.
Yeah, I mean, Nate knows exactly where I put it.
Oh yeah,
He
his
knew.
his S also because I saw it on.
So
I
I
just
probably
got
liked it more. I probably liked it more than Aunt Shirley and Fire Force. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I do fuck with the
my
music and
thing
everything.
is-
I just can't say more.
I'd say put it in the middle. I sense like
my thing is, no, I think it's better than Aunt Shirley. I love Aunt Shirley. It's good. But I think this is better. I think what this gave me, it gave me like it gave me shonen vibes, like it gave me sports anime vibes. And then like it also gave me like that girls band cry itch, which I mean, and then
Great.
it also it was like what would happen in girls band cry if that one what does she play? She works on the synth stuff. She talked about how they were kind of ass at like playing. Like you're good for an amateur. Like who what was her?
In what,
The
Girls
one
Band
girl.
Cry?
Yeah.
I don't even remember, honestly.
She was that girl that like wanted to kind of like fight people, right? Like you're not good. Like it felt like she embodied like Lalisa. Like if she was more just a little bit more outgoing, she'd have been Lalisa. You're fucking ass. What the hell is your problem? You are mediocre as fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
the way they be roasting, like,
yeah, dude, it's so
they
good.
just go in on you, bro. They don't.
Yeah.
She does not give. I mean, they all don't really give a shit, but
They do not, bro. Oh man! And then the final episode, just the amount of pure shit talk that was had there at those boys, bro. Like, God, you guys are scum. Like, I thought you guys were asked to begin.
you would have
with.
thought they're on like Xbox, like fucking party chat.
Dude,
back in the
yeah,
day.
exactly,
The way they
bro.
be talking to some of these people, bro.
Oh, bro, I had so much fun with it. I agree with like what Nate's saying about like not enjoying the school. I get that, and I really do. But I think it's a really good like something to like show you why this is needed for Lalisa specifically, right? Because she needs to be able to do something to deal with the stress. Because she's under so much stress. Her mom is like psycho about it. Like you have to do this. Like don't even mention your father. Like it's kind of sad. And like, yeah, she's under this amount of stress that's insane. So yeah, she just fucking lets it out when she's doing music. And I don't know about y'all, but you ever be like on a jog or something and you just put on music and you just be fucking screaming like while you're running, bro? You're like just, bro, music does that to people. And watching this, it's like, yeah, that's what music does, man. Fucking just get all your frustrations out, you know? And it's so good. And like the way they talk, it had that GOONER shit crash. Like they talked, they had scenes of them like in bondage and stuff, and they were talking about, what are you doing? You think you could get off to that shit, that pussy shit? You aren't even fucking rocking out enough. You're barely even touching my clit here. What the fuck is your issue? Like, bro, it's so good.
Unhinged as fuck.
Man, it just makes you very wet for 100% for sure.
Oh, and they be dripping too. I don't know why they be dripping.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens, but whatever.
I'll be dripping.
The way I felt like if anybody, I felt like Food Wars meets Linkin Park. That's what I felt like.
Feel me? And bro, come on, Food Wars in Linkin Park, bro. That's
Say that.
crazy.
Bumpkin said it perfectly.
Trust me, that's an insane combo. That's an insane combo. I know, but it works. My other combo was gonna be is Carol and Tuesday, Linkin Park, and Food Wars. Just had a baby, and then Rockets and Lady for Modesty.
But that's what I'm saying, man. I'm good with the top of A, I guess, but for me, this is solid S tier. It's definitely one of the things I look forward to the most this entire season. And if we were doing it by the other two standards, boys, I recommend this. I could not recommend enough. Watch this if you like music. Watch this if you like sports anime. Honestly, just watch this. It was so much fun.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first on the Out the Binge podcast, guys. Next, we have on our list Two Perfect Saints. Who's watching this?
Wait. Let's let Neko go.
For me,
Neko.
I would put it in front of Gundam GQuuuuuX, bro. I don't know, man. I think it was for what it gave us, this like core. It was really good. It wasn't anything crazy for sure. Like, it really wasn't. But I had a good time, and even with the growth of the characters, with even our main girl and Mia, even the princess, I really felt it really did what it needed to do. Of course, I get it. The ending part, of course, like, honestly, it was alright. But I mean, I feel like I liked the growth a lot more. I liked she got to be in a better place. And Mia, too, like, she got to learn the truth about all of her sister, like, well, her cousin, but and not her sister. Like, I really did like the power of the bond of the sisters really, really, really well. The bonus was just the romance. I knew that going into it. A friend of mine told me it's not really a like romance heavy, really. So I really enjoyed myself with this one. It was just a good time.
I have to agree.
GQuuuuuX, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with where it's. Honestly, that's a perfect spot because that literally fits with my score. With Lazarus being a 7.8 and Kowloon being a 7.5, and then Two Perfect Saints being a 7.4, just fits perfectly right there. I'm okay with that.
That's exactly where it is on my list too.
Oh, look at that! Wait, hold up. So hold up. Hold up. So then, if I could transition us, because I want to pull this one. Where is it on my list? See if y'all could agree too. So the Shiunji Family. I know, Crash. You could give your whole speech, but give me a second. Where I have in my list, right here.
Fair enough. I honestly would agree for Bonnery. I know, I'm not gonna lie.
Look, I have it just a story, entertainment, and everything. Have it.
The story too.
I have a 7.5 and everything. As much as Crash, I know he's about to go a whole speech, bro. He's about to give a whole doctrine for us and everything. But it was entertaining. I was not gonna watch it. I actually did. It is way better than his other series that's called Trash of 100%. Trash of Trash. So it was really much better than I thought. I will actually wait and check out season 2. The ending, for those that did see it, slight spoiler if you haven't seen the season finale, there is another sibling that needs to be revealed. We don't know who it is. My bet is the blue-haired girl. That'll be my bet. Hopefully it's the young one, because I don't like her being involved in this love triangle shit. But that's just my personal.
I was like, bro, that's the way they're gonna get her out of the.
Yeah, that's my hope. I'm like, just please get the little girl out here. I don't care about you. You're my least favorite, and you seem like too whiny. It's like, I'm not the youngest. I want him too. I'm like, bitch, you are.
She does have the same eye color as our main dude, I think.
Oh shit!
So if they were the sibling pair, like that would kind of rule her out. I mean, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe they'd still just go for it.
Yeah, who knows? You know, anything can happen when it comes to the series.
With
Grem,
too, yeah.
You have anything to say before Crash gives a whole speech?
I put this at D.
Man, I like the MC a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The MC kind of cool.
He actually thinks.
I like him.
A bit slow, but he gets there. He gets there a lot faster than most. So I like that.
100%.
Crash, talk to us.
I want it higher, of course. On my tier list, it is higher. I know I'm not gonna get that. So compromise. No. Is there any way I can go one up higher for Kowloon? I'm not gonna get Lazarus for sure. I'm not gonna get past Lazarus. So can I get one up more past Kowloon.
Shit, that's
Yeah.
hard.
Okay, no. Okay, how about this? You put Kowloon at the front of C, and then you put Shiunji above Lazarus.
Mm,
Actually, no. I don't know. Actually.
No.
Dude,
I like Lazarus
hard,
better.
man.
I like Lazarus better than both of them. Ugh.
Yeah, I
This
think
is
so too.
hard. This is hard.
I'm
being right
willing to
with
say
her.
C tier. I'm willing to say straight C tier. Fine. But can I get one more higher is what I'm asking. One
You
more.
don't like where it's at? You know, it's a little comfy in between, you know.
I think I have more fun watching this than fucking Kowloon. 110%.
I kind of want to agree with you, but this is hard. I don't know.
That's, of course, and that's why I want to compromise. Like it
Needs a no.
compromise. Excuse me. Can we compromise?
I give no here on my end. I
I
can't.
say no too. I'm sorry, Chris.
Shit, I don't-
Damn it! All right.
I'll
Graham?
say yeah.
Graham?
No, I mean Gravity was C tier.
Graham had it in D.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
My bad, Crash. You're
Sorry,
shit.
Crash. On that one.
I'm sorry, guys. I tried, but you know
I mean,
what?
the fact that a series from the author of Rent a Girlfriend made
Is
it
that
into
high?
the-
That is true. That is
That
true.
is true. That is true.
We can.
That is true.
true.
That's a good plug on that one, Nate. That's a good one that you brought up. That's a good point.
Going next on the list, we have Shoshimi Season 2. I said that name wrong. Graham is going to kill me for it.
Shoshimin.
Yes, that one.
I would say the top of A.
Really? No S? I really thought S.
I mean,
for
I
me,
would be
bro.
fine with S. I would be fine.
Like
with
low
S.
S. Like I
would be
really.
fine with
I have no
S.
comment on
I
mine.
mean,
Haven't seen it.
I
On my
guess, like,
ranking, I have it top of A.
God, I don't know, bro. I really enjoyed my time with this second season. I really did. I think for you guys, because you did watch it weekly, at the end I binged it, so maybe for me, that's why it hit that hard.
Yeah, hit
So
harder for
I
you.
don't know.
Watching it weekly, it did get a little bit rough at times.
I get it.
For
Yeah.
both of the cases, for like the one with the fires, and then the arc that it left off with the accident and all that, and how they were going back
Damn.
between
Okay.
the present and the past.
Right. That finale was cool though, man.
Yeah, it did leave off like the last 3 episodes, like it left off on a really strong note. Like the end of the fire arc too, like that shit was fire. I mean, we had that. I think we had that at the top of our.
Yeah.
Like that was our number 1. I think the week that episode came out, or it was like in the top 3 at least. I mean, I would be fine with the bottom of S. I really would. But top of A, I'm curious where Grem's at. I think that's gonna decide.
It's definitely top of A, but it's not past Rock is a Lady's Modesty for me.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
I
There was too many lulls, man. There was too many lulls.
No.
There was too many episodes that it was just kind of like letting it cook. We let it cook too long. It took too long for it to cook sometimes.
But that's the series. You know that.
I get that, and that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't get that. I didn't get that dopamine that I got because of Lady's Modesty.
That could be tough.
That's all
That
right.
really,
All
I
right.
don't see being a compromise on that because I don't think.
I don't know. Then yeah, I guess I can't. It's all right.
I mean, I wouldn't put it below it, Rock, but
Yeah, so then there you
Wait,
go.
wait. Can we put it up, please? You know.
So we're leaving it?
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't think Memory's gonna budge on it. To be honest, I don't see it being.
no, I said put it up. I said put it at the top of A. That was what I said. I think.
Oh shit! Let's go, please.
Wait, what do you think I said?
I was
No.
just checking. Because I know I was just
No, Grem wanted it below Rock. I wanted above.
Yeah.
I wanted
it
below.
S tier. So
And the Neko is agreeing with that, so that's 2 against 1 right now. Because 3 are the only that have seen it, so I can't. Me and Crash can't say anything there. All right, so
It's
we
a
got
good
the next
series.
one.
It's tough.
I thought it was great. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. It's just not better than Rock is a Lady's Modesty. But then again, I want Rock is a Lady's Modesty S tier. Calypso Hotel. So.
No,
Like-
it's fair.
It's the
all right,
Next on the list we have Slime season
Slime
2.
300.
Me.
I think who else besides Vash is watching it? Or is Vash
This is
watching
like
it?
this is
four of
like
us.
C tier above Bumpkin, bro.
Yeah, I was about to put
God.
I was about to put it like right. Oh. No, like
like it
for
more
me,
than
for me, I enjoy Bumpkin more.
That is true. That is
I
true.
mean, I don't really care honestly either way.
Yeah,
Like,
I enjoy Bumpkin more. Slime was just wholesome. Like you watch it, you move along.
yeah, like it's
The
cool,
Bumpkin,
nothing
I like
crazy.
more of the action. The fight with Slime was just fun. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
cool with
Slime. Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
cool with that.
If we have nothing
not
else-
much to say.
Okay. Next, then, if we have to talk about that, we have Summer Pockets. I'm gonna just go real quick. Under ballpark. I want it to be higher, but I just think under ballpark is fair.
It is the absolute bottom of C for me.
Remember?
I probably like it more than Slime.
I can live with that.
I mean, I'm fine with the bottom of C or above Slime. Yeah.
I can do above Slime. I can live with that.
I'm okay with both
I
slime.
don't think it's cooking right now. I like the first arc.
I feel like
our girls.
where we're going is a good
Yeah,
sign.
this girl right now, ooh,
Yeah.
fucking amazing. The second girl, fuck her, Muu, whatever the fuck she was saying, I don't give a fuck about that.
Like if it continues up on this, I feel like it could end up being definitely higher. Like when we come into like
yeah,
the next list, like this could be high C, low B easily. I feel like
110% agree with that. But for right now, for what we've seen so far, I can be with low C on this, above Slime for sure. All right, that was relatively fast and quick. Next on the tier list, we got Sword of the Demon Hunter. Who watched
I think
this?
me
See,
and
right?
Neko-
Yeah.
I would say high C, probably low B.
Above Lazarus?
Ooh.
Actually, I don't know if I'd put it above Lazarus or Kowloon.
Yeah.
Lazarus?
So
You got
behind
Kowloon and
GQuuuuuuX?
Shiunji Family.
Yeah, I'd probably put it behind GQuuuuuX. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it had some nice, like the premiere was really good, and then it had some like, I feel like it's one of those things again where it's like
Is it a slow build?
different. Yeah, there's like different stories. You're experiencing, and some of them hit, some of them don't. Like it's literally the same as Once Upon a Witch's Death and Detective. Like,
Yeah.
the guy's going through different time like periods and different experiences, different people. Some more emotional, some hitting more than others, some not hitting at all. I mean,
Yeah, that's it. Really, it's like
fighting
him going.
demons.
Yeah.
I mean, it is getting it is two cores. It is 2 cores, and it is getting pretty interesting. It's gonna get interesting with his I think it's his sister, right, coming back into the mix or whatever.
Yep.
So I feel like this is another one, a candidate. I feel like this could potentially move up when we come back to the next, the next list that we make.
For real.
But we'll see.
But
Okay.
the next one is gonna be interesting.
The beginning after the end. T-Bat.
Oh man.
I mean,
You cook, Grem.
what can we?
I'm gonna let y'all cook first. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Look. If it was for story, I'll put this shit in interest like a solid A for story, just like, oh, it has a lot of potential and everything. But for entertainment and animation and everything else all together, from the top of my head, right there.
See, okay, we got Vashes. Memory, Neko. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna be honest. I think I like it more than Slime 300. I like it more than Summer Pockets.
Wow.
I probably like it more than Bumpkin too. I'm gonna be honest.
But not under ballpark.
Like I'd be fine with behind ballpark. I would be fine with that.
I'm okay with it here. Wow, it's funny. Almost all the backgrounds literally matches. Literally all the backgrounds literally matches.
Actually, you're so right. What
Literally.
He's cooking right now. Hold on, he's cooking right now.
Hold up, you're
Bro,
right.
all 4 of these can literally just be all connected in the same
I
universe.
just feel like the cast is way more like if I'm comparing to Bumpkin, like the cast in T-Bat is way more intriguing to me. Like I feel more interested. I feel more connected to the cast.
When
of
it comes to
T-Bat
that, I
than
agree.
Bumpkin.
Okay.
Like Bumpkin production wise, it looks better, obviously.
Yes.
But like I feel like story and characters wise, T-Bat has Bumpkin beat for sure.
Agree.
Neko?
Yeah, I would agree. I think I was gonna put it maybe in front of ballpark, but that's fair. That is fair because
Alright.
ballpark was really just a good
So-
time. And
Graham,
Great.
Neko, talk to us.
Portal.
Put this shit in D. I love it. I'll
Damn.
fight for it any day of the week. I will fight for this source any day of the week. But I put this in D. I am perfectly happy agreeing with y'all. That's why I said let y'all cook first, because I knew I was gonna. Because I knew y'all were not gonna put it and like give it as much love as I think it deserves. And I agree with y'all because this was just a bad adaptation. Hopefully it cooks next season, but as of right now, like I said, I put it in D, but I agree with y'all in where y'all put it in C. I got no.
All right.
I loved my Tessa and Sylvie moments. That's all I cared about. Yippee!
So, hey, I can't wait till Sylvie starts speaking next season.
Yippee!
Can't wait for that to happen. But let's go with the one.
List.
Let's go for the
You
one
wanna
that
go
we're
first?
excited for. To Be Hero X. Neko, go
Yes,
first,
sir.
For
Neko.
one time.
Man, if y'all don't put this on like top A, bro, come on.
Oh, no, bro, I should ask. I should ask. Oh, I should ask. That's it. 4 people got asked. That's it. That's it. 4 people got asked. We all agree.
My bad. I didn't know.
That's it. 4 people got asked. We can all move on. We can all move on. That's it.
That's an S.
Do not have it in S.
Okay, Nate.
I don't have it in S either.
Wait, you don't?
You don't?
No, I was just surprised when Neko said A. I was surprised she didn't put it in S. That's what I.
I
said.
would've. I just knew y'all wouldn't.
Okay,
I just
so-
was
Hey, Neko, I put it in S.
So look at that. 3 people. All right, 3 people. So 3 people asked.
I mean,
Nate, where you at?
Numbered crash. I have top A. I have top A.
High A.
I have top A. I have top
I
A.
put S. I put S. I put this.
Okay.
Low
I was
S.
being nice.
Low S.
I was being nice.
I haven't fucked with the last 2 arcs at all. I really have not. Lucky CM was dog water. Queen, fucking dog water. Now I see Johnny.
No, you know why Queen's arc was great? Queen's arc was great because we know that something's up with fucking Johnny, bro. That Johnny dude's fucking sus. I don't care what Neko says. Johnny is like some kind of serial rapist, bro. I'm afraid.
Sir, no.
Oh my
no.
god.
I don't know what Johnny's gonna do, bro. Johnny is nefarious, bro.
Whoa,
I have
Big
said
Johnny is
this
a sweet
before.
little guy. Stop
I have
it.
said
Johnny
it
is
before.
nefarious.
You're
He's a
judging
sweet
by
guy.
just by how sweet he just wants to check on your friends, check on your door, knock, be like, "Hey, are you okay? Do you want a bit of snowman?"
Right. He just
want a bit of
needs a
snowman?
snowman.
He's literally drugging her to put her in his house. Like he is. Sus,
They live in the
bro.
same
Oh, yeah,
building.
that's crazy.
They live in the same
He's
building.
sus,
They live in
bro.
the-
He's
Anyway,
That's
so
what I'm talking about.
low S. We're all good on low S, right? Yeah. Okay.
No, what the fuck? Give me high A. Hold on. The whole point of this show is to be hero, to show how they become heroes. The
And-
last 2 fucking parts of these
Has been
characters.
about them being heroes. Shut up.
To be hero X. To be the hero X.
And I have not seen X cook.
Not to be a
Except
hero in
in
general. They're
one
trying to be
time.
X. I
Well,
guess you
look,
could be a
man.
hero
We're
too, but
they,
but they're trying to be X.
X will give it to us. Anyway,
Building up to it, guys.
if I'm,
But guys, that's why we're building up to it, right? We're getting their backstory, even maybe learning about X, and then season 2 is where we get the real tournament. Will
look,
they become X or
so-
not?
Remember in Villain Saga where we saw season 1 was a prelude before we saw the
talk about
actual full core of season 2, the actual story. This right now, To Be Hero X is a prelude before we get to the meat of season 2.
Talk about it.
Don't
Talk about
compare
it,
this to
Bossman.
Vinland Saga. Don't you?
Oh,
Man.
if I'm overnumbered, then alright. Then
Vinland's
I
in a
guess
whole
I'll
other
put in the
strategy.
air.
buddy.
Damn.
I guess
No,
I'm
but
overnumbered.
I do agree with Crash. Like, I feel like this series peaked at the beginning. Like, the first arc was the best
That's
arc.
fair.
I feel like no arc, like, since
The
that has
first
a
3 episodes, 4 episodes cooked. There was
And
no
Iso
argument for
Cook,
that.
Dark of Iso Cook as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I mean, I feel like the
Iso
arcs.
too.
I feel like the
Yeah.
arcs have been like progressively getting like worse.
Yeah.
Like I
Lucky
might have
Stan
liked
was-
Lucky-san more than
Queen?
Iso, maybe. I don't know. Like they're probably about the same for me, but I feel like it still hasn't reached that same level we had at the beginning. At least in like, well, the way this the newest episode, I know, like, yeah, I mean the way that started was like, man, like that was probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, introduction to any of the characters we've had in the series so far. Like, I mean, that was like, that was a
She
really
is cool.
strong introduction to her character. But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Me and Crash are outnumbered. I don't even think it really matters anyway.
You're fighting.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
trying.
But we still had to make our case for
Yeah,
Understandable.
yeah,
Yeah.
top 8.
That's fair.
Either way, we're rating it pretty highly, all of us.
It is a highly. At least I'm very happy for that. That's why I was thinking A, because I knew, at least I thought honestly 3 of you. So I was like, you know what, it's fine. I'll say A.
High A. High A was
But it's S for me in my heart. It's a good experience, bro.
Yeah.
To Be Hero X wins it for sure. On S tier. So now going to the next anime on our list, we have
I guess that's
Wedding
only
Breaker
me.
season 2.
Yeah, I guess that's only me.
Yep, that's
And
only you.
I would put it at B. It's really low. It's
Where
it's
B?
just a above Nico the ninja one? Yeah.
Above.
Ninkoro.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's above Gorilla God 2. My bad.
I have to agree
it's
to that
right
as
there.
well.
Yeah, my bad.
From
Yeah,
just speaking for Watkins, he spoke very highly of it. As well,
Season
Jokester,
2 is
they spoke very
really
good on the season, the fights, the hand-to-hand combat, and everything else. So they spoke
It's
very highly of it.
good.
So I totally understand why is
Yeah.
it's better than Gorilla God. So understandable.
Yeah, it's really good. Everything, like you said, yeah. A lot of
Okay.
people the manga readers were hyping it up, and they were right. It was really good.
Okay. If we got nothing to say on that. Next on the list we got Witch Watch, and I'll just say mine really quick because I'm
Talk
gonna
about
make
it.
a lot of people very upset. C tier above the detective anime.
Damn. No,
It is a fun anime. But by no means would I start to watch it. I was forced to, and again, I'm going to continue watching the anime. But you know, I did not want to watch it originally.
He was never
I did
forced.
not see the reason to want to continue to watch it. It is fun in its own right. It does have its moments. I will admit that there is some romance, but there is better anime to watch than this.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not as low, I feel like, as Crash is, but I know I'm not going to be as high as probably some of, my other co-hosts. For me, I'm probably like low B.
B. There
I'm
we
probably
go.
like
I can
low
cover
B,
Meister.
honestly.
I'm gonna kill low B. I'm gonna kill low B. Cause I did watch up to episode 10, so I haven't yet finished the core.
Oh.
It's enjoyable. Did I fall asleep a few times? So took a nap or closed my eyes a few times? Yeah.
Up to the wolf fight.
Damn.
Huh?
You're not even up to the wolf fight yet.
No, he's not. No.
Oh my god! Bro, the next episode gets better.
Yeah, but as I was saying, like,
Would y'all put it above like Aharen though? Like, would you go?
Yes.
Like,
I will go above Aharen-san. The jokes were
Yes.
much better than Aharen-san. I do agree.
like right there, I feel like it's perfect.
Yeah,
100%. There we go.
I'm agree with watch. All right, Yaiba.
Gremlin. Wait,
Oh,
wait,
oh,
I didn't
my-
get Gremlin's take
Yeah.
on it. I
Gremlin.
want to hear what he has to say on this.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he did. Oh, say like he did say he agreed. That's all.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's kind of like it reminds you like early Gintama, like from the bits that I've watched. Like it's more comedic. There are some more heartfelt moments. Like you'll get like an episode where
Yeah.
it'll kind of surprise you and it'll get a little serious. But really, like right now, you're getting the characters introduced. You're getting connected. You're getting the group
Actually, wait.
established.
I would put Witch Watch an A above Mono at the very least, but that's me.
Me too. But this is compromising, right? This is yeah.
I'm agreeing with
Thanks,
y'all.
babe.
That shit compromise.
Oh my god. No.
You interrupted me for
way.
that.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't even mad about that. It interrupted me.
Compromising.
Oh, you were. Okay. You were meta. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, wait, it had to be.
Anyways, next on the list, we have 8 more to go. We'll try to make this fast. Yaiba, Samurai
A.
Legend.
A for me. Sorry. Behind Fire Force. No.
I would say B.
All right, B fine with me.
I think B's fair.
I
like it more than Mono.
haven't
I
watched
like more
it.
than Mono.
I'm a binge it because Court is still continuing. Haven't watched it yet though.
I would put it above Evil Lord and below Mono. That's where I would.
So
be at.
behind
Somewhere there.
Windbreaker,
I'd
right?
put it in C.
We have A, B, and C. It's gonna have to stay in B.
But I say, yeah,
Right in the
but
middle,
Put it
right?
under Two Perfect Sync.
No.
Wait.
Whoa!
No.
I heard A, B, and
No.
C from like the 4 people here. So technically, we need to like meet halfway.
Yeah. So 1 A, 1 B, and 1 C is gonna stay B. Question is where in B can we guys come from?
Yeah.
I
Like
think,
we're
right?
I'm a B.
Yeah, right
Under
there.
Food for the Soul.
Oh.
No, it's right there. It's right there, bro. It's right there. It's right there. You're bugging.
Well, let's go for Yami Healer then.
Oh, put it in D, bro.
D next.
Damn.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You said B?
Talk your piece, bro.
You said B?
D.
Oh.
D.
Oh,
for
D.
suck this
Oh.
D.
Oh yeah, definitely D then. Yeah,
Oh.
100%. 100% D.
You
Oh,
really-
D.
oh, I thought you were like making a joke that you wanted it in B. Oh,
Oh,
you
no.
just really didn't. Oh,
I heard B. That's why I was about to say hell no. That should go in D. Like
Oh, okay.
no, but
Fair
if,
enough.
if not B, then definitely D. I'm okay with
fair
that.
enough.
It should
Fair
go-
enough.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, guys. Let me.
I'm gonna say your forma fucking F tier, and I'm not gonna take no for an answer, Neko. I do not give a fuck. I dropped this shit first episode because I changed my mind. Ain't no way you tell me this shit higher than D tier.
It's C, low C, bro. It's
Fucking
good.
Delulu, bro.
I
Ain't
will say
fucking way.
no. Let me hold up. There was 3 series that people were very hyped for: 86, Your Forma, and Lost Memory to be adapted. And out of those 3, 86 is S, and or even A, right? It's S, honestly.
It's F.
Your
S.
Forma is A or no, it's B or C, and Lost Memory is D and F. Like those.
Memory-
Adaptation wise, 100%. That's what I'm saying. After, like, for the big 3 that were really people were excited to see adapted, Your Forma at least did a good for like a B or C. To be honest, it did good. Of course, yes, we've been talking about this. They did cut the first volume, but from that to what they could actually do, right? Because this was post production, and they only had 4 volumes to work with. They sacrificed 1 to get to the kind of the big meaty part of volume 4. And for what they showed us, it was really good. And I really was really happy with it. I would say it's just because they did cut off that first volume, it's just a very low C. It was it did like I think a lot of people were hoping they were gonna adapt at least some context to what volume 1 had, but they didn't. They only did like maybe 1 point. But maybe if they do an OVA or something with that first volume, maybe it would, if we get a second season. I don't think we will. Because I think that's why they did it, because they didn't believe they could. But yeah, for what they gave us, it's a low C. And I had a good time. And I'm definitely going to read the novel, because it's going to look fun.
For the other 2 people that did watch as well.
They didn't finish the last 2 episodes, so...
That is true. We did not finish the last.
No, they did not. So they did not.
Girl's ready to finish. Like, but they didn't finish, so they can't have
they
it
did
put
not.
that.
They still gonna say, because they did watch majority of it. I would say.
Yeah, they technically have more than me and Crash, because I haven't watched an episode 2, and he dropped since episode 1.
I'm just saying I didn't like it F tier, but yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's bad enough for F at all.
Yeah, it's not F.
So B is where I think Neko was saying.
No,
Low
C.
C.
I said
Low
low
C.
C.
My fault.
Bro.
it's in D, bro.
I would
Oh.
see. I was gonna say D, like the top of D.
No, no, it cannot be next to that. No.
Yeah. I mean, Neko, you know how I feel about that one. I said it should be an F. I said it should be an F.
It is. You're right. You know what? But no, guys, no, I can't have it next to that, please.
That you know what?
No.
Sorry,
We
I can't add anything here. That's a.
Keep up the spoken. We continue on to the next anime on the list. We have Zatsubi. I probably said that
Alright,
wrong.
I think I'm the only one.
Hobby.
I think I'm the only one who watched this.
I'm sorry.
This is just slice. It's slice of life, traveling the different locations. I feel like it's like kind of like a promotion for a lot of these like areas in Japan.
Sure, right.
Oh, so the Okinawan anime.
Yeah, pretty much the concept is like the author is like trying to get inspiration for a story, and she goes on like Twitter or whatever and gets like it does a poll of 4 different locations, and then whatever one wins, she goes and travels to the location. So it was nice. Like the backgrounds were really good in it for like for the environments and whatnot. It was really just a chill time. It was nice, nothing too crazy. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. I'm probably like in C. Honestly, for this one, like it's just right, kind of like in the middle. I'd probably put it like, I don't know. I'd probably put it probably below T-Bat.
Was this an original, or was this?
Yeah, it was an original. I think it was.
Oh,
Or no, actually no. It's based off a manga, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What do you recommend to
Chill, good
people?
time, nothing crazy. I mean, if you're looking for like a cozy, comfy series, you want to see more locations in Japan. They go into like detail with a lot of the like locations that she goes to. So if you're into that, I would definitely recommend it, because like I said, like it looks really nice, like the backgrounds and all that. It's a nice time.
All right. So we have our last 4 Last four.
Damn,
A-rank
two of those
party.
is me.
Number 4, A-rank party. Finishing the second core, because the first core I believe you guys have spoken about in the previous season.
This is like the most C tier anime ever, is it not?
Yeah.
How C tier we're talking though? Bottom of the barrel?
I probably like it more than Slime. I probably like it more than Summer Pockets. I think I even like it more than Bumpkin.
That's crazy.
We're giving it C. I gave this D, bro.
Wait, hold up.
Oh,
What did I
shit.
give it in my personal score?
You was talking a lot about it. Even I saw clips and I was telling you. I actually,
I mean, I was debating dropping it, but then the second, like, it got.
I gave it 6.8.
I
I gave it 6.8. So yeah,
So you got low C, high D.
low C.
Or in
is
that-
it
we're in
better
that
than your
ballpark.
forma? Is the question. Is it better than your forma?
I actually think
Yes.
so. I'm not gonna. So I'm
Then we keep it where it is. The people have
100% better.
I like it more than Slime 300. I like it more than Summer Pockets. It's probably it's right where it's at. It's probably
Yeah,
right.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right, then we go on
Bye
to the
bye
next.
Earth, baby. Season 2. This is all me. These next two are really just all me. So,
Go ahead,
alright.
speak.
This is a D. 100% low D right there. Get that in there. Squeeze
Thank
that
you.
baby in there.
I was gonna say there's no way you could say it's higher than D.
Well, this is bottom D. Yes, this is bottom D.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm a
D.
D, dog water. D is in dog water. It's trash.
It's my trashy series, right? I've been here since season 1, baby, and it was trashy till the end. At least my people got to kiss one more time before he fucking died, and that's all I gotta say.
Damn.
I think the novel goes more. I asked my friend where that novel is, and I might need it. But yeah, honestly, it's funny enough. People don't understand the plot of this at all. We're all confused. We just have a good time. And look, till the end, it was confusing, but actually kind of meaningful in a way. It was kind of crazy. It's such a weird experience, but it is really fun if you like trash and if this hits for you. So yeah, really, really cool. And good music, and Kevin Penkin's on this, funny enough, is like, okay, damn, Kevin.
What the hell are you doing on this series, man?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, all right, Kevin. And it's funny, when you know he doesn't promote it enough, that means he knows. He's like, oh shit, this ain't him. All right, he promoted like here and there. It's so funny.
That's
but yeah,
crazy.
it's a D. It's just a good trash. And all right, I forgot it.
Teogonia?
Yeah, Teogonia. Okay. Funny enough, people after finishing Bye Bye Earth said Tegonia is way better than that. So it was so funny. Anyways, but yeah, I would put this at low C. I haven't caught up with the last 2 episodes, honestly, but I actually enjoyed it. Like, it's kind of cool. It's about this like guy
Don't
who
see like cat.
basically. Yeah, it's about this guy who's basically isekai, but he doesn't know. He's like, what am I seeing of this like future world? And it's, it has different like little cool little elements to it. So yeah, it's just a good time. It's nothing crazy. Yeah.
Okay, the final last but not least, and I get to talk about it because he's the only one I'm watching, I think. Nobody else is watching this anime, right?
No, I am with you.
No.
Okay, next. Our Last Crusade or Rise of the New World Season 2. You want to go first, Neko, or you want me to go first?
You go first. You could, because I'll probably agree with you.
Top of D. I really want to give it
Yeah,
so much
that's fine.
higher.
That's fine.
I tried so hard. I really love Season 1. I gave
Wait,
it
whoa,
such a
whoa,
high
whoa.
score.
I'm sorry. I can't let you do your promo like that though. Like, at least that had a story till the end. At least Crusade didn't, and it was kind of like looking like funny looking,
Wait, hold on. Let me cook. Hold on. It's a fucking taste up of this shit. We saw this girl in lingerie. You're fucking.
No, we did. That's what I'm saying. I give you that because we did got a lot of juiciness, but like that had like a,
Bastard
at
split
least
it down a little.
a decent story till the end, bro.
Yo, Nate, why you gotta point it out? I was trying to slide it and just hopefully got ignored. I was just like, let me just.
Good. Like I really want to give it a chance. The story, there is some kind of story, there's some kind of substance there.
Yes, right.
But what it failed to do, which was the whole point of Season 2, was the production, was the animation. It took almost a fucking year, 9 months to be exact, for it to give it a chance to, fix what, they said they was doing bad the animation. For it just to be the exact same dog shit, if not even worse. And I was really that fight with Issei and with Alice, in the bridge was a perfect example of that. Like, that was just disgusting. I was so disappointed because I really want to give this show a chance. And unfortunately, I do have to watch Season 3 whenever the fuck it comes out.
You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. Just saying.
Yeah. but by no means it did it cook this season, and it really sucks. I really wanted to give it more than a show. It was nice fan service. It was great to see that episode 4. But that's its only highlight. That's where it peaked, and from there on, it was just fucking boring. So, yeah, I will have to give it high D. I would love for it to be better than your forma. If my co-host can agree with me on this.
It's just I'm sorry, like you said, the story wasn't there, and at least your format had a story till the end, bro. Like
as long as it's higher than Boy Girl, I can live with it.
Yes, it's higher than Boy Girl. 100% it is.
W's where we can.
It is. But that at least the couple is way more lovable, and than that.
I know.
Even from season 1, I know that.
Yes, bro. Yes. Yeah. That's why we're doing it.
I guess we got. If you look at this, if you turn your heads right here, we are flicking you off.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our tier list. This was I think this is way more generous and way more controversial for sure than our previous season. But
I told you it wasn't that bad.
Not yet.
We had honey lemon soda. We had honey lemon soda. So
that was tough ones. With this one, this was a fun tier list to do. We did argue with Shiunji Family, the rock is being wet, and a few others. Mano and the Football Soul. Y'all were going at it. I didn't expect to actually debate on that one.
Lemon soda,
It was definitely for
But yeah, this is our tier list, guys. Please let us all down in the comments below what you guys think of our tier list. Do you agree with our takes? Do you disagree? Do you think something should have been higher, something should have lower? Do you think we should have watched an anime that should have been on the list? Let us know down in our
that's a good thing.
How you guys feel about it?
Should we all watch all? Should we all watch the animes that we're watching there to have a better conversation? Let us know if you guys have any opinion about that as well. Maybe Crash should watch more instead of staying, probably saying things with mainstream and probably watch it, right? Chad, let us know.
GOONER animes call my name, ladies and gentlemen. I have much more to discuss.
I'm the Hispanic GOONER.
I got a whole deep on everything. Say my name.
That's crazy, man.
But that was our episode for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to my co-hosts for helping join and making this tier list with us.
Hey, man, Grem, you got anything to say as well?
You what?
I was just checking if a manga want to also add any last words.
Yeah, I mean, read some light novels, guys.
And be excited for our
read the source material. Read the source material. Yes, read your Reject. Read your Takamine-san. Read your source material.
I mean, there's a bunch of source material. I got to read from this season. Freaking Kowloon.
Oh, for real, bro.
Your Forma, like. Jeez.
Oh yeah, 5 4s.
Yeah, a lot. But we are now entering the new season, the summer season. Where it's gonna be a hot boy summer, hot girl summer. We have a lot of spicy anime.
Well, I know.
Romance.
It's time to go out with your friends and start diving, boys. It's time for church service, boys.
Yo, chat. The one thing I'll say, this man said we had 3 days off, and they're having me watch like 8 different shows of 12 episodes each of them.
We got church service.
It is a break.
We got Shit Hero.
We have panties coming through.
What? We got panties.
And you gotta stock them up.
We got Dan. We got
Mirage
coming back, bro.
Mirage.
This is going to be one of the most.
We got the main character that was supposed to be a girl originally. That's why he looked zesty as a little boy. As 7th Prince coming back.
Oh my.
This is going to be one of the most.
I was so thrown off by that.
The author.
face.
The author drew the 7th Prince as a girl. That's why he he looks so zesty. That's why his thighs are
it was not clocking like
same. Yo,
you were talking about it.
Me and Nate's face. We were both trying to process of what we were hearing. I'm like, where's he going with this?
Freaking talking about.
We also got the vending machine season 2, baby.
Yay, more condoms on the way, baby, for all this spicy summer.
Bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
still trying to
using this-
process of how Gremlin was trying to explain that series. My boy,
No, did you know? No, that's true. That is actually true. So if you guys don't know, there's a series called The Seventh Prince. I'm the Seventh Prince, so I just focus on perfecting my magic. The author originally wanted to draw a little girl, like a series about a little girl, but his editor told him no. So he drew the exact same way he would have if it was a little girl, and then said, "No, that's a boy though."
That gives some explanations. That gives
And this is
explanations.
why I tell my initiates do not fall for the traps because, bam.
So
Hey, guys.
if you ever look at that dude and think he look a little zesty, it's because he's designed as a female character.
That makes a lot of sense. But with that being said,
It's getting real Kowloon in here. All right, let's.
thank you for watching episode 36, the end of our spring season. Let's enter summer. Beach episode.
Yay.
Bye.
Oh, I'm ready to get
Yeah, a beach
Be
episode.
prepared for the summer, my
boys.
spiciness is
Bumpkin
coming.
coming out here, bro.
ready. And
You guys ready for
Bro,
Bumpkin?
we're gonna get that
And what?
scene. We're gonna get that scene.
you.
You guys ready for Busujima? You ready for her?